And welcome everyone. We are live. We are live. We are live. Welcome everyone to another live show here at Wednesday. We're feeling good. We're feeling good. And you're coming here because if you don't know, you know that we do this segment right now. I love the 90s. And now we are at 1992. Getting a little good. It's really starting to get juicy now, man. There's some good stuff in 1992. There's good stuff every year, but there are definitely some things from this year that I'm like, oh yeah, that was pretty good. But either way, before we get started, as I always got to do, I got to go around the horn, check out the fam before we get going. Phenom 202, are you excited about 1992? And what say you?
I am, y'all. I am. 1992 was when I was getting in my bag, yo. I'm in a good mood anyway because I just listened to the Gap Band. Our reaction just Outstanding is an outstanding song. It's a beautiful song, yo. So get me in a good mood. I was looking at the show notes. 1992 got something for your ass. I'll tell you that.
That's it.
A lot of good stuff.
Ollie, what about you?
Oh, not much, man. Chilling, happy to be here. Yeah, but 1992 is definitely a good year. You know what I mean? The chats are already live, so thanks to all the folks that's joined us as always. But yeah, this is getting more to my era when I was more cognitive. Is that the word? Because them early 80s, yo. Like, I mean, I was around, but was I really around? Like, you know what I mean? So now this is more my formative years, so it's a lot of good times here for sure. For sure.
Absolutely, man. And first up to the plate, man. We're going to get right into it. We're going to talk now. There's a lot of really, really fantastic movies that came out in 1992, but we're just going to kind of talk about the top movies and those really good notable movies of 1992. And right off the bat, one of the most notable movies of 1992 is Wayne's World. Wayne's World. You guys, if you don't know what Wayne's World is, come on, you've definitely been sleeping on a rock. But Wayne's World was originally a Saturday night skit that turned into a movie starring Mike Myers and Dana Carvey. And it was, to me, the most popular part in this movie is the Bohemian Rhapsody scene. That's the part that I remember the most. The movie itself is all over the place, similar to the skit on Saturday Night Live. But I think most memorable parts is the Bohemian Rhapsody song because it brought Queen to the forefront. To a lot of folks like myself, didn't know that Queen did that song at the time. So we'll go around to one of your thoughts about Wayne's World, man. Phenom, I'll start with you.
Wayne's World, party time. Excellent.
I know you can't say it that way, man. You gotta redo that, Phenom. We can't do
it all. Wayne's World, party time. Excellent.
You brother.
Dog, I remember. Shout out to my boy Derek, Lil Derek, we call him. Me and him went to go see this jump at the movie theater at the Hampton Coliseum movie theater before it was in the mall. It was across the street. You know what I'm saying? Dog, Tia Carrera, fine.
Oh yeah,
fine. I don't want to get to the babes of the 90s, but I think this is the biggest. I think this is the best Saturday Night Live spinoff movie. I'm trying to think of other Saturday Night Live characters who made movies that were as successful, if not more successful. I don't think so. I think this might be it.
I agree with you. There's some bad Saturday Night Live movies.
Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah. I mean, you mean like bad? No, you mean like
bad. As in bad.
Not bad. Maybe good. Saturday Night Live, yo, it's crazy. I guess it's trying to stress some skits out. You know, it gets a little hard. But you know, the only thing I got to say for Wayne's World is this. Swing. Yo, Wayne's World.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, it was definitely a classic. They had their little AM. I said AM. I don't even know what you call that. Local broadcasting,
public access.
Yeah, the public access show
down in their basement.
Yeah. What they had a gremlin? I forgot the kind of car they had. Was it like a gremlin or?
I think it was like a gremlin or a Chevette or something. Yeah, it might have been
something crazy, you know.
Little small car, Pinto or something.
Yeah, Pinto, something. Yeah, you know, they was making it work though. So shout out to Wayne's World, man.
Yeah, it had Rob Lowe in it. Rob Lowe played the villain.
Oh yeah,
trying to take over the radio, take over their show. Al Bundy was in it. Damn, it was a whole bunch of people in this joint, yo.
I mean, it's definitely one of the most famous, and I don't know if a lot of people know, but Wayne's World was so huge that in our area in Virginia, it became its own little section of a theme park called it was Wayne's World, and they had their own
King's
roller
Dominion.
coaster. Yeah, King's Dominion. Yeah, that was pretty cool, man. You would go in there and see all the stuff from the movies, and then they had the roller coaster called the Hurler. Do y'all remember that?
Oh yeah, the Hurler. Yeah. They got the car in the chat. The AMC Pacer, not the Pacer. One of my favorite people had a Pacer. We're gonna get to that later too. That's crazy.
Oh, we're gonna get to that later too. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Pacer. Well, man, that was the car.
Yeah, man. That was the thing, yo. That was the thing. Mm-hmm. Man, but look, we got to keep going on because there's so many good movies. While we have something like Wayne's World that's all colorful and bright and funny, now we're going to another movie in 1992 that was a huge hit in 1982, and that is Batman Begins, man. I mean, Batman Returns. I'm sorry, Batman Returns, starring Michael Keaton, is back as a Cape Crusader, along with Michelle Pfeiffer and Danny DeVito. And this was actually the top grossing movie of the year and sequel to the 1989 Batman. I think we can all say, and at least for me anyway, that Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman left a lasting impression and crushed it as Selena Kyle in this movie. This movie is not my favorite Batman, but I love this movie because it introduced us to what I feel is the best Catwoman that we've ever got on screen. And I think Michelle Pfeiffer crushed it. What are you guys' thoughts about this movie, man? I mean, I love the movie, but it's just not my favorite Batman. Phenom, what about you?
I mean, the first Batman is the best one. This one is the second best one, in my opinion. Danny DeVito as the Penguin.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
perfect casting.
Yeah, he said, yeah, you can't get no. He probably the only actor on earth with the body shape.
Yeah.
Then he had to do no makeup. No, they was like, yo, they just slapped the nose on him. It was like, you good?
Yeah. He was disgusting though in that movie. He was real creepy looking. He had the penguin hands
like this. Yeah.
Oh man. But go ahead.
I agree. Definitely agree. I think behind Eartha Kitt, Michelle Pfeiffer is Catwoman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Eartha Kitt is the original. But this movie was good. But the first Batman with Michael Keaton is just super stellar. It's a stellar film. Jack Nicholson, arguably the best Joker ever. And then you got, this movie the sequel come, and it's actually good. And the third one, not so good. Not so good.
Yeah, the third one sucked. The one with Val Kilmer. Yeah. That was not good.
I don't think we're gonna be talking about that movie in the year when we get to that movie. To that,
I don't think we're gonna talk. It's probably the flop of the year. But yeah, there you go. This is Michelle Pfeiffer, one of the memorable Catwoman scenes. Like I said, I think she stole the movie because unfortunately Halle Berry played Catwoman again, and that movie was awful. We don't want to talk about that. But yeah, here we go. Michelle Pfeiffer is Catwoman. But go ahead, Ali, your turn, man. Batman Returns.
Oh no, I mean Batman was it was good. It was good money, man. And I mean the earlier versions of Batman, of course. I mean, I guess it was a different time.
Adam West.
I'm talking about this movie. Adam West. That's a little too far.
That can't be. That's back in the 60s.
I mean, that's a little bit way back. I mean, but I was gonna say that this. I had to say it was horrible. I watched them sometimes as a child. I can't lie. But
I watched them as a child and an adult.
Yeah. But this one, I mean, it was sort of campy as well. Like, I mean, all this early Batman, it wasn't like serious as it is right now. So I mean, it slid right up in there. Michael Keaton definitely pulled it off. He did a real good job. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised because I don't know. I just always thought of Michael Keaton like the quirky kind of guy. Like, you know what I mean? Hey, maybe it was just
Mr. Mom, yo.
Yeah, just did it like Mr. Mom. You know what I mean? But he pulled off Batman for real, yo. He carried it well. Really shout out to him. And
I think that's one of the most shocking, but yet surprisingly good castings that we ever got. Because immediately when people had casted Michael Keaton as Mr. Mom, a lot of people was like, I mean, as Batman, a lot of people was like, I don't know if that's going to work, but he pulled it off. He really did pull it off. B-Dub said Christopher Walken was in the movie too. That's right.
I don't
He was the villain.
He
Remember,
was the
he was
villain.
talking. Yeah, because he was talking to Selena Kyle, and because she stumbled in on his bad doings. And he was just talking to her all calmly and pushed out the window.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, he did that.
Yeah. And you know, Christopher Walken is in the movie. Wow. You think after all this time they would know? It's crazy.
So, you know, it's funny because, you know, you see that commercial he got where everywhere goes, everybody starts to imitate him. Have you seen that?
Oh, God.
Yeah, everybody got an impression of him. Yeah.
Everybody got an impression of him. It's like everywhere he went, it's like, hey, like, you know, that crazy.
Yeah, wow. It's crazy.
I wonder if he talks like that in real life, man.
Well, you know.
Yeah, that's a good question.
I
do talk like this. A-B, A-B.
Oh, he down. Yeah, yo, he crazy up in there, yo.
Yeah, Christopher Walken. I'm still working on Christopher Walken, but that dude is probably one of the best people. Oh, more cowbell. That's what Rob Johnson. What we need is more cowbell.
We got to definitely react to that skit because Will Ferrell was going crazy with the cowbell, yo.
Yeah.
More cowbell. That was funny. But yeah, man. This is one of the great movies of the year. So shout out to Christopher Walken. Love that guy, man. Funny as shit. So let's keep going, man. There's so many more movies. So let me get my notes up here. Here we go. Oh, man. Lord have mercy. Here's another movie that came out in 1992. Let's go ahead and get this bad boy up. Lethal Weapon 3, starring Mel Gibson and Danny Glover, and also starring, if you look there in the back and look in the back, it's starring Joe Pesci.
Yeah,
so
Joe
we
Pesci.
have, he was good in this movie, man. He was funny as shit. So Murtaugh, which is Danny Glover, as usual, he's only days away from retiring when he and Riggs, which is Mel Gibson, are roped into some important internal affairs case and have to solve this crime, and shit's going back crazy. Once again, Danny Glover is too old for this shit in this movie.
Yeah, for real. He always too old for this.
Look, he already looked like he's 68 when he only 45 for real in life, but dude is always too old for this shit. That was his thing. I'm too old for this shit, you know. But Lethal Weapon 3, man, I thought was a great movie. This is my first time seeing Joe Pesci in this way, because I had got so used to see him in other movies, like such a badass. He kills it in comedy. And I didn't know that he had actually, I had wound up seeing My Cousin Vinny not too long ago. Yeah. And I was like, damn, he's really good. I'm surprised this guy hasn't gotten an award yet, because he can really
so much range.
Mm-hmm. He really can. His range is phenomenal. I really think he is the outstanding character in this movie, because I think he is what makes this movie good, because you would have never thought they would have had a 3, and then he wound up having a 4 and 5. But I love this movie, man. Have you guys seen this movie, and what were your thoughts about it? Phenom.
It's probably my second favorite. Okay. Lethal Weapon. I think the first one was good. The second one was good. The first one's the best, though. And then I think this one, because I do like Joe Pesci's comedic timing in it. Story, I mean, all the storylines with Lethal Weapon aren't great, but the action, it just works. Though. Like it's a good buddy cop movie series, I should say. So,
and if you look at Danny Glover, look at him right here. He's already looking like, I'm too old for this shit.
Catchphrase. Bro.
Yeah, that's his catchphrase to the whole thing. I'm too old for this shit.
Yeah.
I mean, Ali, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, Lethal Weapon 3 was definitely. I mean, all the Lethal Weapons are good, yo. From the first to the. I mean, I like the fourth one. 4 was with my man. Fuck, the Asian dude, isn't that the one where he put the gun out of him? He took the gun on.
Lethal Weapon 4, yeah, Jet Li.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What was 5? 5 was Chris Rock was in 5. Like
Chris Rock was in 5 when he was married to his or engaged to his daughter or something like that.
Yeah, she was like pregnant or something. Yeah. They stressed it out. It's like, we don't make this money.
They stressed it out. And which to my mind, how is Danny Glover still doing it when he was supposed to retire 2 movies ago?
Yeah. And like my man Jack says, he was like, 45 looked different back then. It did, yo. It did, yo.
Dude.
Hey, for real, you look at an old high school yearbook. Cats be 18. Cats be 18, they look like they straight up like 50. I mean, we're not 50, but they're like 30. I'm like, y'all had a hard day at the shipyard. Like this cat says look old as hell, young brother.
I think it's the mustache, yo. Pull a picture up of him again. Look at you see his mustache. His mustache make him look old as shit, yo.
I mean, yeah. The mustache is definitely.
Nah, the dude just look old, yo. He looked like he going through hard times. I mean,
look at his hairline.
Look at his hairline. He got wrinkles on his forehead. He got bags under his eyes, yo. The dude is old, dog. Look at all that. I'm too old for this shit.
It's hard. It's hard life, yo. It's a hard life back there,
that's what you call hard times.
Hard times.
For real, man. Oh man, that's so one person Townsend about to retire because he's too old for this shit. We actually have somebody that's not too old for this and is living his best life and actually did a movie about it. And I'm going to go ahead and get into it. Here we go, man. Boomerang.
Well, that ain't Boomerang. A new Boomerang.
My bad. Here we go, man. Boomerang starring Eddie Murphy, Robin Givens, and Halle Berry. This movie really had an all-star cast. I mean, so Marcus Graham, which is played by Eddie Murphy, is the ladies' man and gets a taste of his own medicine when there's a merger at his company and he finds himself working under the beautiful Jacqueline, which is Robin Givens, man. This movie was a huge hit, and I love this movie. It had Martin Lawrence in it, David Alan Grier, Chris Rock was in it. This movie had everybody in it. Grace Jones, Eartha Kitt.
Eartha Kitt,
so, man, Marcus. Yo, this movie.
I don't have any panties on, Marcus.
He said, could you turn the lights off just a little bit more?
Yo, this movie is so underrated. It's so underrated, yo. No, because it's funny though, because I was watching it on TV like a couple weeks ago. And
I was watching it too. It came on subtitle. I was like, oh shit, Boomerang.
And it's good. And the thing about it is I look at the critics score. The critics gave it like a 58. I'm like, y'all some shitty critics. This movie is
man.
Because you gotta think about it. He was a Lothario, ladies' man, gigolo, what have you.
Right.
So he was sitting there. He banged Halle Berry.
Yeah.
He banged Robin Givens.
Mm-hmm.
He banged Eartha Kitt. He banged Leela Rashawn. He didn't bang. He did bang.
Because she was mad.
She was mad. Because she was putting up the signs like he's no good for you, girl.
Yeah.
And he didn't bang Grace Jones, even though she wanted. She was like, I heard you be fucking. So you don't want this pussy. They're all in the restaurant.
One of the funniest moments in the film. Hilarious, yo.
And then he came up with the I think in the 90s, I think everybody was saying Strong J, yo.
Oh yeah, the name of the perfume.
She was like, well, you know, she was like, smell it.
She was like, smell this.
Yo, that was wild. It was wild, yo.
It's funny though, because it's spelt strange for those who don't know, but it's pronounced Strong J.
Strong J.
Yeah. So shout out there. And then this was when your boy was on the come up too. Martin was on the come up. He had his role as a friend. And he definitely had one of the classic lines ever. Like he was like, yo, her feet were messed, her toes were messed up. He's like, man, you don't fuck her feet. But I ain't trying to be misogynistic or whatever the word is. But you know what I'm saying? This shit was funny at the time. It was a different time back then. He was like, man, you don't fuck her feet.
That's exactly what he said. He was like, what was wrong with her? He's like, she had the bumps in her feet. She had
toes were time. Yo,
said she had hammer time in her shoes. He's like,
When
man, you don't fuck her feet.
Oh, that was the first time we ever heard Hammer Time. Then,
yeah,
when
he pulled back them sheets, though. Them joints was rough. They were rough.
Them joints was messed up, yo. Them toes was all curled, like Jab was all jacked up. I was like, Lord. But I mean,
yeah,
go ahead.
We gotta say R.P. the John Witherspoon, yo.
Oh yeah.
That's right. He was in this.
He stole. He was David Allen Greer, and Myra from Martin was his wife. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Stole the show when he had the mushroom cord. He had a coordinate.
He got a coordinate.
He had the inside line was mushroom. He had the mushroom belt.
Yeah.
And then they sit at the table. He's like, so Marcus, heard somebody got your pussy whipped. He said, you don't got a pussy whip. You gotta whip that pussy. Bang, 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 bang.
Yes.
Yo, John Witherspoon was crazy in that movie, yo.
Classic, yo. Classic, man. Classic.
Yeah.
I love this movie. I don't know who directed this movie, but I gotta give it up for Eddie Murphy because he made a turn into this type of sex symbol kind of guy. But the movie was still funny, though. Like, it was still funny. It was still hilarious. It had a great cast. The movie is fantastic, man. And honestly, for
Reggie
me,
Hudlin, yo.
Reggie Hudlin. Okay, it was a black director.
He did House Party. He did House Party.
The same guy that did House Party directed this.
Yep.
Oh, snap, yo. Come on, yo. Got to get a guy his flowers.
And he also did another. He also had another big movie in the black community in 1992. Fucking Bebe's Kids.
Oh shoot, the cartoon.
Robin Harris,
I watched that with Robin Harris. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a big movie in the black community. Yeah, we was all watching Bebe's Kids. Yeah. Oh my goodness. So moving on, because there's a lot more, I've seen a lot of people in the chat putting a lot of this stuff in, but we're going to get to one more here. Now this movie, let's just go ahead and get into it, man. White Man Can't Jump, another notable movie that came out in 1992, starring Wesley Snipes and Woody Harrelson. And let's just go ahead and say it, man. Woody is a white basketball hustler who banks on black players underestimating his skills on the court. And
you sound like a chat GPT.
Yo, that's what's happening. I'm reading the notes, man, so I can make sure I'm telling this analysis.
No, I'm just saying, but there's no way to describe a movie like this except for the people who.
Hey man, let me read my notes. When he pulls one on Wesley Snipes in this movie, his actual name is Sydney. That's when Wesley Snipes actually uncovers that he can make a lucrative career out of him and Woody Harrelson teaming up. And it's actually like a funny movie, man. It's actually cool because Rosa.
It's a fucking great movie. Rosie Perez.
Rosie Perez. Rosie Perez in the movie. Yeah, it was good, man. I like that joint. But I like White Man Can't Jump, man. I thought it was great. And there's actually a song that goes with it that I really like too. But yeah, man, White Man Can't Jump. Really enjoyed that movie. And this is when we actually saw that Woody Harrelson, he really got skills. Like for real. The boy can ball.
I don't know. What movie was you what song was you talking about that goes with the movie?
It's called White Man Can't Jump by Riff. Y'all never heard it. Yeah, trust me.
I heard it. I don't feel as bad now. I was like, they had a song for this?
Nah, trust me, that song might have charted number 500 on the Billboard 500. I mean, it was that bad. But yeah, go ahead.
No, I definitely love this movie. Everybody in it was good, yo. Woody Harrelson, of course, my boy Wesley Snipes, Rosie Perez. I mean, it was just a great movie all around. It was funny, and then just because I love basketball, I definitely saw this and was out there. As soon as I seen it, it was like, I'm gonna go out there and try to do all this little, you know what I mean? I was like, I gotta step my game up. Let me get these crossovers in. We don't have some sizzler. We going to sizzler. Like everything about it,
yeah. Dog, as a certified baller in my previous life, I gotta fucking out of here. I've stepped on the court with a lot of white dudes that I underestimated and kind of gave me the business. You know what I'm saying? So, quick story. I don't know. Did you go to Florida with us to Disney?
Did you go to
my bad. I was muted. Yeah. I went to Disney. Yeah, we went,
so remember when we was hooping and all that stuff. We played all the white boys that had on Celtics jerseys.
Oh yeah. They had the game. They was together though.
And they was backdooring us, hitting threes. All of them like fucking surfers. All of them had Celtics jerseys on with different Celtics players. Like, we about to bust their ass, yo.
No go.
They put us out, yo. But yeah, this movie's a great movie, man. I think it had a lot of comedy to it. It had some serious moments to it. Anybody know what game show Rosie Perez was trying to get on?
Jeopardy for sure.
There you go, yo. And he lost the money, yo. And
yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy though, but it was a good movie, man. I love that movie. The remake, not so much.
I haven't seen the remake and had no interest. I think you've seen the remake, Ollie. But what's your thoughts on this movie?
Well, I gave my thoughts on it already.
Oh, okay,
let's go ahead. Like you said, what they go to.
I'm sorry, my bad. I didn't. Did y'all know this? That Woody played basketball with Will Ferrell in Semi-Pro. Did y'all know that?
I don't know, because Will Ferrell stole the show so much. I don't even remember him.
He was the like the old legend.
He was.
That they had to try to bring back. That he was like the old school dude.
I didn't know Will Ferrell was in this movie.
Asian point guard. Yep.
Yeah, dude, I did not know Will Ferrell was even in this joint, man.
But it's crazy. Character, Jackie Moon, yo.
Yeah. In Semi-Pro. No, he's talking about in Semi-Pro, Corey. Not in this one, not in White Man.
Oh, in real life, he played Semi-Pro.
No,
Will Ferrell.
It's a movie called Semi-Pro. Don't worry about it.
Yo, right over my head, yo, straight up, yo. Damn.
But yeah, like you said, Woody Harrelson could ball. The funny thing is, Wesley Snipes was horrible. It was like, yo, he was so horrible on set. Like they had to do so many cuts, so many like everything. It was like, yo, he was terrible, you know what I mean? So they were struggling with him. Like he could barely hit a layup. So it was hard times out there, man. But obviously, if you go back and look at it though, you'd be like, I look the way he be dribbling. I was like, oh yeah, this dude can't play for real.
Yeah. I mean, look at this photo. I mean, he looked like he can't even keep up with Woody right now.
Yeah,
like he's struggling right there.
Oh, he's definitely about to be on his ass.
Look at him. He is struggling right there.
Because nowadays, see, Woody probably just drove past him. Nowadays, they would have crossed him up and he would have been on the ground, yo.
Yeah.
On the ground.
Super facts.
Yeah, man, that's facts. That's facts. Oh man, so we're gonna jump out of the movies real quick and go to the top songs. And I'm really gonna say top songs / videos, because this is when videos are just as important as songs at this time in 1992. So we're going to one of the top notable songs of 1992, and I'm going to go ahead and say it, man. It's "I'm Too Sexy" by Right Said Fred. No lie, it's a silly song. Don't lie, it's a silly song, and the video and the song took the world by storm. It was #1 all over the world, in the U.S., United Kingdom, Australia, Netherlands, damn near everywhere. I know you guys know this song. I wasn't a big fan of the song, but the video definitely was catchy, and the song was catchy. Hit #1. Do you guys remember this song playing on the music channels? And y'all remember this song?
How could you not, yo? This is one of the silliest songs ever created, yo. And so it's what's a novelty song. That's what it is.
Okay, yeah, we've said that before. Novelty songs, yeah.
But I mean, those novelty songs are so catchy, you can't not know it. Like everybody was walking around school. I think it was in like 9th grade, 10th grade when it came out.
Yeah.
So everybody around the school was just saying, "I'm too singing that shit, yo." You know what I'm saying? But the video was more stunning because they looked like damn near bodybuilders and mesh tank tops.
Yeah.
Talk about they sexy, yo.
I'm too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my shirt. So sexy it hurts.
I was definitely looking at, the video was more stunning. They were all like bodybuilders. I'm like, yo. Oh shit, these games are but no, either way, this song, like you said, I mean, novelty song. It definitely was everywhere though. Like you couldn't get away from it. Because even if it wasn't playing on the radio, it was always somebody that was like a go-to joke almost at that time. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm too sexy for my shirt. Like anybody took it, I'm too sexy for my shirt. So it was just like you couldn't get away from it, man. But I mean, it was all right. I mean,
well, you really couldn't get away from it.
It was a little jam. It was a little just let's roll.
But I want to back off that what you said. It was a little jam, but there was a song that was a big time jam, and I don't know if we want to put this in a novelty song category, but it definitely was a huge hit, and the video was monumental to me. Man, here we go, man. Sir Mix-a-Lot, Baby Got Back. This song was a huge hit. I mean, this is like the black man's national anthem right here, man. Let's get it, man. And the video was real good. I really enjoyed the video. I liked it because now this video wasn't tip drill. Now you guys know what I'm talking about. Tip drill.
Yeah.
Is this Nelly?
I have
so
no
this
knowledge
was
of that video.
Yeah, Tip Drill was real X-rated. This was the PG version of Tip Drill, but it was good enough to get the point across. And I love the video, man. The video was fantastic, man. You guys, man, what are your thoughts about Baby Got Back? The song was great. The video was great. Huge song for Sir Mix-a-Lot. What are you guys' thoughts, man? Phenom, go to you.
It's I would consider this a partial novelty song. I think a lot of people didn't really know who Sir Mix-a-Lot was prior to this. I did because my posse's on Broadway.
My posse's on Broadway. Yep.
Love that song.
My posse's on Broadway.
Love that song.
That beat was fire.
The beat was crazy, and he was riding the beat, yo. So, but this song, right? It was a good song, yo. I mean, I can't lie, yo. I mean, the beginning when the white girls are talking. Oh my gosh, Becky, look at her butt. It's so. But that set it off. But he's like, yo, I like him brown and big. 36, 24, 36, only if she's 5'3". You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the measurements down and everything, yo. But it's a great song, yo. It's a popular song because Nicki Minaj remixed it with Anaconda and brought it back to the forefront, gave him some more dollars on that publishing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I love this song, yo.
I mean, it was like you said, it kind of, I mean, just because we know Sir Mix-a-Lot in the hip hop community beforehand, you know what I mean? It definitely I'll say it kind of fell into the novelty category, but I mean it's a good song though. I mean I knew all the words to it. I can't lie. I think everybody knew all the words to it, and it was just like I don't know. It's almost like a game changer because all of a sudden everybody was like, okay, but it's funny though because like when he said I like big butts back then, I don't think he meant what's going on right now, yo. It was like, like. You know, people always take something and go to the extreme with it, yo. Like BBLs now, like these joints now. Like back then, the big butt. Like even if you look at like even they like,
I mean, look like these in the girls in these video. I mean, let's look. I mean, this is what he's talking about right here. Like this is what his version of. You know, I mean, of course, maybe a little bigger, but this is nothing like what's going on right now.
That's regular.
Yeah. So right now, it's crazy, yo. So
Yeah, I will say this too, though, because Karen, I know you're listening. If you're going to go YouTube tip drill or find tip drill, just be prepared to see some stuff.
Be prepared. That's the video that shows the big butts, like natural girls with derrieres that are just like something.
Have your holy water with you because you'll need a little. Something you got to do something afterwards. You don't have to go step in the booth with a priest afterwards and confess your sins.
But I don't know. But Karen might be like, "Oh my, this is a little tantalizer right here." But you know what? To kind of stay along this butt thing, because we dropped Rump Shaker this morning on the channel.
Yeah,
this came out. Rump Shaker came out the same year. Like
Rump Shaker came out in 92.
Baby Got Back came out in May, and Rump Shaker came out in August. So
battle of the booties.
Yeah, and both of them did numbers, yo. Rump Shaker. I mean, obviously, Sir Mix-a-Lot. His song was way more of a novelty song than Rump Shaker. But Rump Shaker was
way more popular though. I mean, Rump Shaker is definitely a great song, but I mean, this went all over the world.
This one crossed. Mainstream. It went in the mainstream like big time. And the video, I think, had a lot to do with that. It's a good video. Like it's a
new
video, and
that's what I'm saying. They were dancing on the big ass cheeks. It was just a big ass and they're dancing on it.
I know you can't that's it right there. Like, look, they dance on some big ass cheeks right there. You know, you think it's round mounds, but no, those are cheeks. The girls were funny in the video too. These two girls they set the stage for what's about to come, man. I mean, so you got, I don't know who they are, but they definitely set the stage. But this song was fantastic, yo. I mean, straight up. I mean, let's keep it real. This song was good, man. This song was real good. Now, I love this song, but there is a song that was a huge hit. I'm not gonna lie, I was not a fan of this song at all. Not a fan at all. And I'm gonna go ahead and pull this up right here, man. Let's go ahead and get to it, man. Motherfucking goddamn it, Achy Breaky Heart by Billy Ray Cyrus, man. This was a huge hit, one of the biggest hits in history, actually. And the thing about this was his very first song, very first album, very first everything that hit this big. That's why you should never have a song go that big, because it ain't nothing but downhill from here, because this is probably one of the biggest one-hit wonders ever. But I gotta mention the song in 1992. This song, Achy Breaky Heart, man. Billy Ray Cyrus rocking the mullet, of course, but everybody was going crazy over this shit. I knew the song, wasn't a big fan of it, but look, I gotta mention it because it was a huge hit in 1992. You guys, what's your thoughts on this?
I like the song.
Yeah,
you like the what?
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't really into country at the time, but it was like a catchy song. You know what I'm saying? I can see why it was so popular. I mean, because it was two things that he had going for him. The song was a super catchy song.
Yeah, it was.
And he was on every cover of every magazine because he was a handsome white guy.
He was attractive. Yeah, he's attractive male, rocking the mullet, got the little dirty jeans on with the t-shirt.
Yeah. And to see him now, now he got the long hair. Yeah. You know, he got Hannah Montana.
I was about to say it wasn't his only hit. He knocked one out the park right there.
He had the biggest hit right there.
Miley Cyrus.
And what? Yeah. I mean, you know, he had he had gold in them testicles.
Yeah.
Yeah, them testicles gave him some platinum hits through his child. You know.
But Kara said Billy Ray mullet. Like, yeah, he definitely was rocking the mullet. Yeah, that mullet was strong. I don't even know what to call that. That was strong.
Yeah, but that mullet is real strong right now. Oof.
I can't say I hated the song, man. I mean, the song it's catchy as hell, yo. Like achy, breaky heart. And then they had like line dances and shit.
Had a line dance with it.
Man, that's what I'm saying. So like it was like you can't get away. You know what I'm saying, man? Fuck it.
Yeah, I think this is one of the first country songs that kind of crossed over to the pop genre. I thought country was just like either.
Yeah, I think this is when country started.
Might be at least the first one that I know of. You know,
I mean, of course, he had some old school joints that like crossed over, but for that time, like the '90s, country won't like nowhere on like TV. And at least the stations we listen to, like this song right here, it may not have made it to the urban like 103 jam. So shout out to back home, but it definitely was playing on 104, and that was what we looked like 104, like top 40, like you know what I mean. That's what we listen to too. So it did its thing, man. Like it's some people here that with you though, Corey. It's some people that they hate this song.
I'm not alone, man. I and I normally I'm really good on music. It's just something about it. I just could not get into Achy Breaky Heart. But I don't think it's a bad song, but I guess it was just too, I don't know. It was just something about it. I just couldn't get into it. But a song I could get into that I really did like, which was a huge hit in 1992. Here we go, man. Criss Cross. Criss Cross hit the scene in 1992 with the smash hit Jump. They were literally crisscross because they wore their clothes backwards, which was the gimmick that they did. I don't know how they were able to do that, honestly. But the funny thing about crisscross is that then 2 years later they grow up, they go through puberty, and then that was enough. We didn't want them no more. It was done. We were done with them, man, because they were kind of almost like a one. Once they started going through puberty, we was like, oh, okay, they're good enough now. We're done. We're done with Criss Cross. But I love Jump though. I still love the hit. I thought the video was hot. I love the song. And then they had the follow-up called Warm Up Chris that I really like too. So
Warm Up Chris was fine.
Yeah.
I'm about to.
Chris.
Yeah, you know I was Criss Cross. I missed the bus.
I missed the bus.
I missed the bus.
I did not like that song. That song was whack. I missed
But
the
they also had
bus.
the song, the shame song. Like, it's a shame when people getting like killed for Jordans and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
that was when they got older. That was when they was in puberty.
No, it was around that same time.
Really?
No, I think they was a little bit older. I don't think it was their first album, but
no, I think that was their second album. Because once they got out of this stage, cute little dudes being thugged out, and once they started going through puberty, which was like 2 years later, we was done. We was done with Chris Cross show because it was whack then.
No, it was on their first album.
Oh dang, I didn't know that.
Really?
I thought that came on later. But yeah.
Jump, Warm It Up, Chris, It's a Shame, I Missed the Bus. Those were the 4 songs that came off the album.
But definitely Jump, was fire. Like,
but
jump.
Do y'all know what song that was sampled from?
No.
Jackson 5, Oh Baby Give Me One More Chance. Oh baby,
really?
Yeah. So I watched this video with Jermaine Dupri. Took it. Shout out to Jermaine Dupri, he's super genius when it comes to this music stuff. But what I liked about Criss Cross and what I think is missing today, these kids, they were like 15, 16 when they came out. 15 and 16-year-olds don't rap like that no more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Everything is gang this.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like they was having fun.
They were just rapping. Yeah.
They was rapping about kids stuff like, I missed the bus. You know what I'm saying? But then somebody put in the head they was beefing with somebody said they stole another Bad Creation.
But I was gonna say yes, but come on. But shout out to Jabbar because he keeps the chat jumping, He be funny as hell up in there. But you're wrong, man. They still side. You gotta remember another Bad Creation was Inside Out. Because Inside Out is wiggity whack.
Yeah, like, that's right. That's right. Because Inside Out is wiggity whack. That was their thing, yo. That's right. Yeah, they were crisscrossing.
Yeah, another Bad Creation. Shout out to them, because they definitely was.
It was hot
back there too. Aisha, and I want to get to know you better. Because that's me, man. Even that song, like Peter, I'll tell you, she's like coming over to play some Nintendo. Like, you know what I mean?
Yes. She couldn't stay up that late,
Yeah.
Her mother told her to be home at night. Aisha. Yo, I mean, that was a great song. Even Playground was about.
I love that song. I love that song.
Chilling at the playground. That was the song was about. It was a good record. I mean, so I really loved it, man. But you know what? It's so funny because this was the first kid hip hop beef that I ever known, and I think Criss Cross killed another Bad Creation's career.
That hurt him.
It hurt him, man. They were never the same after that. And K is right, man. The beginning of the jump was the diss to another Bad Creation. Yeah, like we said, because Inside Out is wiggity whack. Man. So I loved it though.
But and also like someone said, my bad. I don't know because I'm gonna forget who said it. Because when they said it, I was like, oh yeah, we definitely gotta do that. Chicago Cub also, he always be keep it live up here, but RIP, because one of them did pass away, y'all. So
the dark skinned one, the light skinned was still around.
So he did. So RIP to them, man. They definitely had. I mean, their run was short lived, but it was major though. You know what I mean? So
it was.
They held it down.
So go ahead.
Before we I want to do this
transition.
Transition.
Okay.
Because Criss Cross had us jumping around. So did fucking House of Pain, yo. House of Pain, 1992. We check out the reaction on the channel. We did jump around. That was for us because we love that song. But we said on that it's a top 50 hip hop song in history, in my opinion. And there's a lot of songs in hip hop. And to even be in the top 100, it might be in the top 20. As far as
it's a great record. Yeah, it's a great
as far
song.
as impact, as far as I will say this though.
Y'all make the haters come around me and all the time, but I'm saying positive today.
Go ahead. Because Corey is the one that said that he didn't like the lyrics to the song.
I didn't. No. I said I love the lyrics to the song.
I did.
I got to go back and listen to it. No, somebody said
no. But see, that's what you're taking it out of context. I didn't say that. Corey said it was one of the greatest lyrics ever, and I said,
right. That's what it was.
And I said, "Whoa!" Like I like the song, but let's not go crazy. That's all I said, and also turned me into the hater.
Yeah,
hater since birth. Go ahead.
It was yo. No, it's a. When I say impactful song, it crossed over to black, white, It was on Rap City. It was on MTV.
VH1.
I don't know.
Everywhere.
I don't know anybody who don't like the song. It's played at every sporting event. It's played. It get the crowd jumping anywhere, no matter what. That beat come on. You ain't got to rap. That beat drop at a stadium.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Chills, yo. Chills.
And you already know the first words coming right into it. Pack it up, pack it in. Let me begin. I came to win. Battle me. That's a sin. Come on, yo. Look, I'm going to get off my soapbox because y'all already know how I feel about House of Pain. Jump Around. I think it's a great record. I hate to call it one hit wonder, but what a phenomenal impact that song had on the hip hop community and just songs in general. You know, I think it's a great song, man. Great song. Anything before we move on? Because I'm going to transition here out of some of this. You guys good?
Yeah. Well, I will say this: Mary J. Blige. Thank you for giving her flowers. 1992, she came out. She had me.
Okay, here we go.
1992. Yeah. Oh, In Vogue too. God damn.
Yeah.
In Vogue had me standing in front of the TV too.
Yeah, In Vogue, Funky Divas, Mary J. What's the 411? That album came out in 1992. One of the best albums ever. That's a great album. Great album. What's the 411, man? No lie.
I'm more of a My Life type guy, but 411.
My Life is good too. My life. Damn, that's My Life is real good. I'm not gonna lie. My Life is real good.
My Life is my favorite album ever.
But In Vogue was good. I mean, they came out. They were definitely big money. They had big songs. But honestly, I never really listened to In Vogue like that. Like besides the radio hits. But Mary J. What's the 411? Front to back. You know what I mean? My Life front to back. What's the 411 was like, I mean, of course, like once Real Love came out, I was like, oh shit. And then like Reminisce, oh my God. Like Mary J was on fire.
Yeah. What's the 411 with Grand Poobah?
Yeah, what's the 411?
Check it out with Grand Poobah.
Yeah.
She couldn't miss, yo. Every day it rains. I mean, she couldn't miss, yo. She couldn't miss.
Yeah, so shout out to the Queen, yo. I saw her perform too. It was probably like well, I guess it was last year. I forgot when she was on tour. Was it last year? It was probably like a year or a year and a half ago. She was still moving, man. I mean, it won't. I mean, she ain't got it, but I was like, yo, I was like, people was getting on. I was like, yo, you gotta give her some grace, show. This lady, I mean,
she's like what, 54, maybe 53,
and she was still like she was like moving, but it was just like she'd do one song when she was doing it all, and then the next couple had to take a break, like let me slow it down, and then she'd get back into it. You know, she got her dancing, she do and all that shit.
Oh yeah, she got the little, she got the Mary J dance that she do, yo. You know, she feeling it then.
Yeah.
Oh man,
it was a great show though. I love that shit.
Well, one thing about these artists, and I'm going to transition here. Mary J is not a flash in the pan because she's been out for decades. Unfortunately, Criss Cross was a flash in the pan, but a show that was not here today and gone tomorrow. I'm telling you right now, man, this show stayed around for decades, started out in 1992. It is The Real World. This is the debut year of MTV's The Real World, and it's the very first reality TV show and ran for 25 years from 1992 to 2017. And look, we all know the intro. This is a true story of 7 strangers pick to live in the house and have their lives taped to find out what happens when people stop being polite and start getting real. Man, this show, man, love this fucking show. Yeah. And I don't really know what else to say. It was transformative. It started the whole reality TV show as we know it. I mean, for real. This show was great, man. And unfortunately, we got the incident I know everybody knows about with Eric and Julie outside arguing about, you know, racism. He was the angry black man in the movie. The brother was always pissed off, a little too much though. But either way, this show was fan-fucking-tastic, y'all. Love The Real World. And as you can see here on the right, Heather B and Julie, they were from different sides of the track. Heather B was from New York, the streets of New York, and Julie was way out in Montana, and they wound up becoming the best of friends and are still friends to this day after on that show. So that's the real good thing about The Real World, man, is bringing people together, man. But what are your thoughts about The Real World, man? Go ahead, Phenom.
Yeah, I mean, this was must-see TV back then. I would like to think it wasn't scripted back then like it is now. For ratings, I thought it was a real experiment to have people live together. I mean, I'm not saying they didn't push storylines. I don't think it was as bad as it is today.
Oh no, definitely not.
Nah, but you could definitely tell this was a lot more organic.
It wasn't on like, hey, you got beef with her, let's put y'all in the room and then whatever happens. No, I think this was like really trying to figure out, can seven strangers really live together? And it was in New York, yo. So like shorty from Montana, she in the big city. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of, but I started.
There's some strong personalities too.
It definitely was.
Like somebody like Heather B, or all glass down. Heather B, you know what I mean? Yeah. Heather B still doing her thing on Sway in the morning.
She is. Yeah.
If you know, my bad.
No, I was gonna say that because I'm looking at the list. I'm looking at all the different real worlds. I think New York and New Orleans are the only ones I remember. And whatever one they went do smack the shorty.
Yeah,
don't say that.
There's
nobody smacked nobody.
He pulled David,
the comedian dude smacked her. Yeah.
No,
no, it wasn't a comedian.
He pulled off the cover and it was like, oh, he like assaulted her. Remember, she was like covered up in like lingerie or whatever.
And the comedian David ran in there and pulled the cover off.
Yeah, and that's when it was all.
So then he kicked him out and stuff.
No,
but
it was Real World Seattle. Real World Seattle was a slap.
Real World Seattle was a slap because it was this black guy and the white girl were like beefing, and she was deciding to leave because she couldn't deal with it no more. But before she left, she started questioning his sexuality. Because there was a lot of hidden things he was doing on the show. So right before she left, she was like, you know what? I think you're gay. Just go ahead and admit it and blah, blah, blah. And he didn't like that at all. And he got pissed. So when she was about to go in the car, he ran all the way to the car, opened up the door and slapped the shit out of her in the car and closed it. And she, so
it was Steven. Steven slapped.
And if you did all that, guess what? He was probably 100% gay. Like if you do all
that was the thing. Like
I'm sure he was probably.
The fact that he got so upset, he probably was gay and didn't want people to, know about it on the show. Because
I don't even remember that, man. I had to go back because
I remember Vegas.
Yeah, I remember Vegas with the.
I remember Vegas. Yeah,
they was wild in Vegas.
It was wild in Vegas. Vegas was crazy.
Yeah, but the real world was definitely like, I mean, it started a whole trend. Of course, you had like, I'll say quasi reality TV stuff like hidden camera type of shows or this and that. But this is like really set it off like the reality TV that we know today. And it's crazy because, as Phenom was saying, definitely a lot less scripted. And it was just different because it was the first, so they didn't know what it was getting into. Like nowadays, once you get into reality TV, you already know what you're getting into. And half the time, you're just doing it, let me get my followers up. Like they're doing it like to be social media influencers, and like they're doing it for the fame. You know what I mean? Like, of course, they was like, yo, we'll put you on TV, but they didn't know what they were getting into as far, you know what I mean? Like
it was an experiment. Exactly.
Yeah, it was an experiment. So, like, I'll say the first few seasons of Real World were definitely quote unquote real. Of course, they had like set up situations like jobs and this and that, and they might have coerced them. I mean, it's gonna be somebody producing this TV show, but it's totally different than now because now reality TV is damn near scripted TV. They just
it is like unreality TV right now.
But they'll just call it reality TV, so they only got to pay them. It's like, yo, you're not an actor. Like we gotta pay you no real money, but they'll have people, like they said, something will happen. They'll have people go in and redo like a whole quote unquote scene. They'll be like, oh, this happened. They're like, yo, can y'all just redo that? Like, you know what I mean?
Really?
It's crazy, now.
Oh man, and we just got Chicago Cubs. Great reminder. That's right. The Miz was on Real World New York when they went back to New York. That's right. The Miz, Mike Miz.
And I remember because he used to talk about being a wrestler on the show. Like he used to talk about being a wrestler on the show.
He sure did.
And he ended up blowing up. And
he actually wound up being a wrestler called The Miz. So I mean,
I give it to
reality. Go ahead.
I was just saying I give it to him because he actually had to come up in wrestling. Like it wasn't like he got a hit like right after the show. Was like, oh, let's just put him in wrestling. He's got a hot name. Like he didn't get on wrestling until like years later. He had to go through the ranks.
He had to go through the fire, man. And they was putting him through fire too, because they probably thinking, oh, you think this is cool, and He got his ass handed to him for years before they respected him, and he talks about it. He said it was not easy going through the ranks, but yo, he did it, man. And wound up becoming a world champion in WWE. So shout out to the Miz, man. So The Real World, a phenomenal show. I can't say anything about it. Started what we have today. We were talking about the Miz winning a championship, but there's some guys that won some championship in 1992. Fantastic group of guys. Let me cue this stuff up so I can get this ready, man, before I do something. All right, man. So here we go. The Dream Team. Let's get into it, man. The Dream Team came out in 1992. This was the first American Olympic team to feature active professional players. In my opinion, this is the best basketball team ever assembled. We got Magic Johnson. We got Larry Bird. We got Charles Barkley. This team is fucking fantastic. Scottie Pippen and motherfucking Christian Laettner. What the fuck? Like, who did this? Like, we got everybody else, and then we get this. I don't understand.
But you know why? I mean, it was between him and Shaq.
Yeah, they had to put a college player. They said they had to put a college player on the team.
So, honestly, it should.
Christian Laettner was a player, but Christian Laettner was you got to understand this though. Christian Laettner was a beast in college. He was good. So and Shaq, they already had too many big men. You know what I'm saying? They had Ewing on it and David Robinson on it. So they couldn't.
He never even played in the 92 Barcelona.
But he wasn't going to play.
He shouldn't even have been on the team. But anyway,
if Shaq could have played, Shaq wouldn't have played either, though. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, it don't matter. Like, nobody was going to play. I mean, not no college person was going to play. Yeah. Period.
But yeah, that's a what the fuck moment for me because you assembling the greatest team of all time, and then we get this. I just didn't understand it.
Well, I'm gonna say two things. Like, just the fact you're what the fuck is Christian Laettner lets you know. I don't. You're not a Detroit fan. I mean, everybody knows what the greatest what the fuck moment is. Is that Isaiah Thomas and the second
Stockton on the joint.
Yeah, and the second thing I'll push back on you is
that is true. Isaiah Thomas should have made the team.
I don't think this is the greatest team ever assembled. I think.
Okay, you think it's the Redeem team?
Like the 96 team was better. 96. I have to look up. Yeah, 96 was definitely better. I mean, this team has some of the biggest names ever, but Magic and Bird fucking washed up.
Bird was sort of on his twinkles. He
was. Magic was old. I mean, Chris Mullin was decent, you know what I mean? But like, I don't know. I'm just gonna say, let's not get into it. I think the 96 team would have beat the brakes off them, but that's just
okay. All right. I mean,
but it definitely helps.
Each his own. I think this is the greatest, but okay, go ahead. 96 was really good too.
Off the basketball stuff, I'll just say this team's definitely sparked the worldwide interest in basketball. I'll say basketball behind soccer is the most global sport out there. And it's reflecting today. Like, it took some time, but like this planted the seeds and shit. Now look at it. Like, you got, I mean, who the best player? Jokic, about to win his third.
Yeah, Jokic, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Giannis,
Tony Parker with the Spurs.
Joel Embiid. I mean, he didn't grow up over. He grew up, overseas. He came overseas. Yeah. Like this team, like, definitely planted the seed for international basketball, and
I agree.
And international basketball is kind of taking over. Like I said, I think it's second behind soccer as far as like around the world popularity.
I agree with you on that. Yeah,
football is always on the king. Yeah,
I'm gonna say this though. The reason why we have the Dream Team is because we lost in '88, and we can't lose in '88. Know what I'm saying? I think since the inception of basketball being an Olympic sport, we lost twice. We lost in '72, we got cheated by the Russians, and then '88 we straight up lost. You know what I'm saying? And then in 2000 or 2004 was horrible. That was like the worst team ever assembled of pros. But it was funny watching the Dream Team play. I mean, it was, if you go back and watch the Dream Team documentary, everybody wanted a piece of them. They had people in the game talking about take my picture when Jordan got in the post. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it was such a refreshing time to watch this because the team. I mean, it was the who's who of basketball. I mean, Larry Bird can just ride the coattails because he had back injuries. Magic Johnson Was this before?
Magic Johnson was
HIV?
still he was still
Or
good.
was
He was still
but
good.
he had HIV at the time.
This was after HIV. Yeah, this was after HIV.
But for John Stockton, like Ollie said, Isaiah Thomas should have been on the team. He was one of the best players in the league, and he deserved it.
He was the best point guard in the league, actually.
Yeah,
behind Magic.
And I ain't even mad at John Stockton being on the team because this team is like a lifetime achievement type of team. Anyway, it's like at least for the people playing at that time. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I mean, I just said, yeah, we all know why he didn't get up there because Jordan.
Yeah, we know why.
I mean, Jordan had a reason not to like him, though.
I mean, this ain't about Jordan. Jordan ain't running the team.
You know what I've always wanted to know?
Because they said, he said he don't play if Isaiah plays, so they had to make a choice. I mean, of course, you gotta pick Jordan.
Yeah, you gotta pick Jordan. I mean, it just if you gotta pick Jordan, if you gotta pick between the two, and it's. But you know what? Sometimes I look at Jordan in this situation. It's like, come on, bro. You know, the same way that you and Dennis Rodman want to having y'all are good right now. Y'all are the best of friends because y'all finally got an opportunity to play together. He just should have had that same mentality with this. Chuck Daly should have been like Phil Jackson. It's like, we getting them. I'll make it work. Let's make it work. But they ain't do that with Jordan at the time. And, they really should have, because this would have worked. The fact that they never got a chance to play together, they never got a chance to hash out whatever the fuck was going on. But because, if he can hash it out with Dennis Rodman, he can hash it out with Isaiah Thomas. Come on now.
I mean, Isaiah Thomas and Dennis Rodman are two different personalities because a lot of people didn't like Isaiah. You know what I'm saying? Over the years, you start hearing the stories.
I mean, he was a chippy. He didn't take no shit, but
he didn't take no shit. Chicago point guard, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he do that.
He from Chi-Town.
But I will say this. I will put this. If your rival, you had a chance to put your rival on the team, would you do it? 9 times out of 10, you would say no. Fuck him. He can watch from the sideline, yo. And that's what Jordan did. He had all the power. He was the NBA. He was the face of basketball globally. Won his first championship, won a gold medal, won another championship, won another championship. You know what I'm saying? So he was on a winning streak. And he had the best selling shoes in history.
Oh, yeah. No, Jack, he's going to fight us on this one. Now, I know, disclaimer, Jack, my boy.
Thank you, Jack. Thank you, Jack.
Jack. And Jack is a motherfucking Celtics fan to the beyond. He will send me a message and be like, "Yo, watching these Bird YouTube highlights." I'm like,
yo, Bird is the shit. I watch him too.
Yeah. Oh, he's good. No, we're not taking.
But look, Jack says Bird was still getting 20 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists with no back in 1992. Now, come on, yo. You can't tell me this dude is. Look, it's fucking Bird. Larry Legend.
Yeah, Larry was the man, yo. He definitely was the man.
Man, gotta get it. But we anything else before we move on? Because we do have a lot to cover in 1992.
Yeah. Because we're just talking about basketball for like 8 hours. 80
All
hours.
right. So let's get to the popular TV shows in 1992. We're gonna start with one of the most popular TV shows in 1992. Let me get that up here. Martin, I'm the man. Look, man, Martin premiered in 1992 on Fox. The show starred comedian Martin Lawrence. We all know him, played in Bad Boys and tons of other things. Martin was one of Fox's highest rated shows and is regarded as one of the most influential and pivotal sitcoms of all time. I don't even have to say a whole lot about this show. My guys, we all love Martin. What were your thoughts when they finally premiered Martin in 1992 and the staple of this show and the impact on it was out there in the ether, man? Fina, I go to you, man. What's your thoughts on Martin?
Martin's my favorite show of all time, yo. I watch it every day. No cap, yo. I watch it in the morning to come on. I watch it while I'm at work. I just love what it brought to the culture. It fused hip hop. It fused what was popping at the time. Martin's if you go back and look at Martin's fashion sense, he wear Jordans, he wore sweatsuits. You know, he had all the high fashion like Carl Kanai and Black History College shirt, hoodies and shit. But
I forgot about that. Yeah, that's the thing. The Gremlins,
But the chemistry on this show, it reminded me of shows from the 70s. You know, where you have everybody was a memorable character on the show. And it has some of the greatest episodes. The Nino Brown episode when somebody stole the CD player. Chilligan's Island when he fought the possum puppy thing.
Yeah, I don't know. That ain't no damn puppy.
That ain't no damn puppy.
No
like,
damn
puppy
puppy
in the room. Yeah. No, it's just so many, and he spawned so many characters.
Don't forget about Barnell Hill. That's a good one too.
Barnell Hill was good. Yeah,
Tommy Davis is
delicious.
Yeah, Tommy. Yeah, and then
fish was delicious.
Also, the Nino Brown joint when somebody took a CD player. Or did you say that? You might.
Yeah, Nino Brown.
Yeah, I'm out of it. Yeah, but no, go ahead. My bad.
And all the characters.
I'm gonna let you. I'll let you live.
No, I mean, I said, this is my favorite show. I mean, like from Jerome to Shanae to Roscoe to Otis.
Iconic characters.
Yeah. I mean, he just played so many characters on the show that everybody I know can say. You can say one quote from the show, and they know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah,
for sure.
And then Pam and Martin were just like Fred Sanford and Esther, yo. They go back and forth. They were more enemies, yo, but loved each other, yo.
BDB. BDB.
Oh,
yeah, what did you say, BDB? Yeah. I remember when he kept dreaming, like he thought him and Pam hooked up in his dream, and he would never kept waking up.
He spawned one of the favorite. He's like, oh, you talking about her buckshots in the back of the head?
Buckshots, yeah.
He was like, kiss the buckshot. He's like, black eyed peas. And
shout out to Ken. This is one of my favorite shits ever. When he went to court for that traffic ticket, you're like, GTD. What does that mean? GTD. Come on. Like, I got the draws. And you see the Balaam in the background. Yeah. But Lamar went crazy at that. He was like, the damn Nikichi's here.
Yeah. It was a good show, man. It was a great show.
It really was, man. It really was.
And did Def Comedy Jam come out that year too? Because Martin was on fire.
Yeah, who knows? Somebody have to look it up.
That's a good question. Def Comedy Jam might have came out in 1992, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, but shout out to Martin, definitely
92.
And then Shanae, as far as Martin goes, Shanae is like probably the most iconic one. Yeah, iconic one.
That was the first one he did on the show, actually.
Yeah. Oh, no, it was the first when she won the joint with Kid and Play? Well, no, that was probably later on.
No,
that
was later. But he just did Shanae every time he kept walking out of the apartment. Shanae was there.
Yeah. So, but Martin, I remember when it first came out, though, this shit was like appointment viewing. Like, you'd be doing some shit, you'd be like, oh, shit, what time is it? Like everybody got to go find Martin because, of course, won't no DVRs, won't no replays, won't nothing. You miss that episode, you just ain't gonna see it till summer when the reruns came on. You know what I mean? Yeah. So Martin was definitely an appointment.
Forever Shanae was episode 6.
Oh, there you go. That's what I was like. Forever Shanae. It's like a dream. That whole Martin was definitely. Classic. Oh, man. R.I.P. to Tommy.
R.I.P. to Tommy, yo.
Yeah, man. R.I.P. to Tommy.
I can't even laugh like, I do
something like that. I forget. He had a funny laugh, man. He had a funny laugh. Yeah, he had a good laugh, man. Another show that had we're going to keep rolling because we got a lot. There's a lot of shows that came out in 1992. So also, I want to say that another great show that came out in 1992 that had a lot of people laughing, and I definitely remember this show. It's a pretty iconic show came out, man. Ren and Stimpy came out in 1992, probably one of the most demented cartoons ever. I mean, honestly, it aired on Nickelodeon and skyrocketed in 1992. Even though it started in 1991, it really hit its peak in 1992. It's definitely one of the first cartoons that had dark adult humor, violence, and that shock value. I didn't really watch it at this time, but I definitely knew about this cartoon at the time. What do you guys thought? You guys remember Ren and Stimpy?
Yep. Watch it all the time. Yeah. It was like you said, I think demented was probably the best adjective to describe the show. It was I don't even know if it's on TV anymore. Like, it's on a streaming service anywhere, maybe. It was probably ahead of its time too. I think it will be regular viewing now, but back then it was shock value.
Oh yeah, it definitely was ahead of its time. I mean, it was a lot of violence in it. I mean, a lot of stuff that would make you say like WTF moments in the Ren and Stimpy. It was real nasty cartoon in every way.
A lot of potty humor, like digging up the nose and all that stuff.
Yeah, digging up the nose, boogers flying out their nose and stuff like that, So it was a huge hit on Nickelodeon. Ali, you remember this cartoon?
I ain't gonna lie, man. It's like I remember it, but I don't remember it. I mean, I wasn't a big Ren and Stimpy fan, so I guess you guys just get me. I do remember
Hey,
like
but look,
it was like
if you don't,
nasty. Like I do remember like booger jokes and shit, and all that. But yeah, I didn't watch it like that, man.
I didn't really watch it that much either. I knew of it when it was out. What animals were in a Stimpy, dude? It took me forever to figure it out, and I only know it because I googled it.
Is it a dog? It
was a dog and a cat. Yeah, Ren was a Chihuahua and Stimpy was a cat.
I didn't know Stimpy was a cat though. I didn't know what the fuck.
Yeah,
I'm looking at this picture. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck that is.
I don't know what for real. He looked like the Tasmanian devil. Like for real, he does look like the Tasmanian devil, yo. That's for real. But like you said, Ali, you don't really remember this cartoon, but there was two major cartoons that came out in 1992, which was the beginning of what we would call the animated series. Here we go right here, man. Batman, the animated series, came out in 1992. And this is the first time, well, not the first time, but because The Simpsons was really the first time, but Fox really premiered this during a prime time setting at 8 and 8:30 during the week. And this actually won Daytime Emmy Awards and Primetime Emmy Awards. And also another cartoon that Fox premiered was X-Men on the prime time slot on Saturday mornings, which is between 8:30 and 11. Two animated series that Fox took and have been running ever since. X-Men just came out again. But look, you guys, what are your thoughts about these two animated series? I'm a big fan of Batman and the X-Men. I don't really have to say much about that because I'm a huge fan. What about you, Phenom? Do you remember this, and are you a fan of these series?
These are the best cartoons of the 90s, Joe. Hands down. I will argue with anybody. I didn't miss not one episode of Batman or X-Men. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Batman was my favorite out of it. I mean, I like X-Men because I love the X-Men.
Yeah.
But as far as watchability, storyline, everything, Batman was better.
Yeah. And a lot of people don't know that this Batman animated series created the character that we know today, Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn was created in this series and just became so big that they wound up starting a comic. And of course, now we have movies with Harley Quinn in it. So this was a hellified animated series, man, no doubt. Ali, what are your thoughts on Batman animated series and X-Men?
I remember Batman. Batman was fire back then. X-Men, like honestly, I've seen so many X-Men cartoons. I don't know which version is what. This
is the very first one. This is one that came out in 1992. The very
you said this came out it was playing at night prime time, or you saying in the morning?
Batman was playing at prime time at night, 8 o'clock slot, 8:30. Yeah. X-Men was playing prime time on Saturday morning, which the slot prime time on Saturday is 8:30 to 11. It was playing at 10. So
I have to flash back to X-Men. You know, I mean, I love the X-Men, so I'm sure I watched it, but I don't remember just that. Like I said, I don't watch so many X-Men cartoons in my life. I don't know which is which. They're all the same. But I remember the Batman because the Batman, it had a particular like style to the way he was drawn.
Yeah.
So like you know what I mean. Like even if you look at the picture right now, you can see the style. It wasn't just like your normal Batman, so to speak. So he definitely looked different. But Batman was fire for sure.
I definitely agree, man. Definitely agree. I love X-Men 1992. That's just phenomenal. And I still watch these series today. But one thing that I definitely know how it came out in 1992 that you guys watched that I didn't watch, and I'm going to skip around a little bit.
And I want to say before you go there, they said that Mark Hamill was Batman's voice.
He played the Joker.
Joker, I mean, there you go. That's crazy.
He's iconic, and he's known like for Luke Skywalker and the Joker.
Yes.
Oh, well, there you go.
He plays.
I didn't know that at all.
Yeah.
Right.
He crushed it. Yes, he might still be playing the Joker.
He actually is. When they get the Joker, they just get Mark Hamill because he's been playing it the majority, more than anybody else. Every now and then he'll take a break if he's got something going on. But yeah, he's playing a Joker. Yeah, and Brandon, there you go, Brandon. Joker's voice was done by Luke Skywalker. Yeah, there you go, Mark Hamill. So Reservoir Dogs, I never saw this movie. This movie came out in 1992. You guys have seen it. This is a big favorite of you guys. Let's talk about it, man. Well, actually, you guys talk about it. This was done by Quentin Tarantino. There you go, guys. What are your thoughts on Reservoir Dogs? Phenom, I go to you.
I think this might be the third best Quentin Tarantino film, in my opinion. This movie was such a good movie, all-star cast. It was graphic. It was had a stamp all over it because there was a lot of dialogue in this movie. But then some action scenes happen, a torture scene happened. You don't know who did it, who stole the money. You know what I'm saying? Who was the rat? You know what I'm saying? It was a great movie. I've watched this so many times in my life. But like I said it's third because Pulp Fiction is number one, and The Hateful Eight, in my opinion, is number two. So,
okay. What about you, Ali?
I'm trying to think what Pino. I mean, definitely Pulp Fiction number one. I'm just thinking of Pino's list right now. Maybe I like. Did he do Django? Django. I can't
Django. So he did Django.
Yeah, I like Django.
Yeah,
might be better than Hateful Eight, and I like the joint with Pam Grier when she's a flight stewardess. Pam Brown.
Foxy.
No. But you know what I'm talking about. I can't think of that name.
Jackie Brown.
Jackie Brown. Yeah, that's what I wants to see. But Reservoir Dogs, actually, when I saw this list, I was like, oh, damn, I need to watch this again. I haven't watched this in so long. But this is definitely fire, yo. It definitely set it off. It's a minor, I just say it's not a minor detail, it's a major detail, but just a minor detail like I wouldn't have thought of is just like the names, of course, like Mr. White, Mr. Brown, Mr. Black. Like nobody knew anybody's name. We know this job. We don't know each other. You don't know nobody's name. We do the job. We get out. We go. Like, you know what I mean? So, I mean, it was just a crazy concept to me at the time. I was like, oh, like the simplest thing. Well, you know, I got a smooth brain. The simplest thing can motherfucking blow it up. So I love this movie. And like, you know what I'm saying? There was a lot of it even so much like the dialogue, I mean the action or what have you, like it's not like the greatest action film ever, you know what I mean? It's just when they was talking to each other and everything, it's like when he's just explaining shit in the room, like, you know what I mean? It's just fire all around. I can't, it's just fire.
Yo,
you just gotta watch.
You guys have been telling me about this movie and I just haven't watched it. And every time you guys talk about it, I'm like, damn, I really need to watch this movie because everybody talks about how good it is, you know, and it's a shame I haven't watched it. I am going to go to the comments really quick. Chicago Cubs said that the animated series of Batman got the idea from the first Batman movie with Michael Keaton. Did not know that. Okay. Damn. Did not know that. Okay. That's pretty cool. I did not know that. Well, thanks, Chicago Cubs, on that, man.
Well, I might got to change my top three, yo.
Okay.
Reservoir Dogs, Pulp Fiction, Jackie Brown, Kill Bill 1 and 2, Death Proof, Inglourious Basterds, Django, The Hateful Eight, and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Those are his top films. And it's a lot of good films. Those are a lot of them. Kill Bill is a cinematic masterpiece, yo. Masterpiece. But,
MCAP says Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is my number one, Pulp Fiction number 2, and Reservoir Dogs number 3. Yeah. I have not seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, but I heard it's good.
It's good. Brad Pitt. Funny.
Go ahead, Ali. You on mute.
Yeah, my bad. I'm over here talking. I can't even hate on Once Upon a Time, like hate on you for not seeing it, because when I first was on the watch, I was like, man, whatever. Like, you know, it didn't seem like whatever. If you just from the commercials and the trailers, it just didn't seem like my type of movie. You know, the movie is fire. Like, it's super fire. It's almost it's got definitely. I mean, it's, of course, Quentin Tarantino. It's like a Pulp Fiction feel to it with Hollywood actors. Like the movie is fire. Okay. So I love that movie. And honestly, once you mentioned that, because I kind of forgot. I forgot about it. I was like, oh shit! Like that is one of the good ones, yo.
Yeah, and I can't forget about Kill Bill, man. Kill Bill is. Kill Bill. I haven't seen anything like that ever made.
Yeah, Kill Bill is definitely. I definitely watched that 1 and 2.
Yeah, the action scenes, especially the end of the first joint when they was fighting in the bar, whatever, with the shorty, the little girl with the
shoot. Even the action scene when she's fighting Vivica Fox in the kitchen and trying to be discreet with the kid around. I mean, that was good.
She's like, I know you're gonna come looking for me one day. Yeah, that's what she told the daughter. Y'all, she killed Vivica Fox.
But that's what I always thought they was gonna do another part where Vivica Fox's daughter like grew up and tried to come get her. I don't know why in my head I always thought that was gonna happen. I was like, oh, they were doing another movie. Sure, they're gonna come back and get her. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And they had anime in it because they had Lucy Liu's backstory.
That's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, Lucy Liu was fire in that joint too.
Yeah,
She was like the
she was
boss.
good.
When she had that meeting with all the bosses.
She ran across the table.
Yeah. You're right. She ran across the table with the little short stuff. Like, say some shit again.
Yeah.
Yo, that movie was violent. That movie was violent, man. And it just kind of goes in line with another violent thing that came out in 1992. Let's go ahead and get into it. Here we go. Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat came out in 1992. It was an arcade video phenomenon. It's the granddaddy of all violent video games, man. Honestly, it's the first of its kind to come out. It had a lot of blood, a lot of graphics, graphic gore, everything from pulling the hearts out to pulling spines out of people's backs. And I remember this game being in the arcade, and it was like $1 to play. I mean, it was crazy. You had to put in like $1 just to play the game, and I couldn't play the game for shit. So I just watched other people play it. But the game was fantastic, man. Loved the game. And I wish I could do one of these fatalities, but I just could not. But I used to watch other people do it. But I love Mortal Kombat, man. This game spawned so much. You guys remember this and go and see this at the arcade in 1992?
Yeah. I mean, how could we not, yo? This was like one of the most popular game at the time because of the gore to the fighting. The characters, Sub-Zero, Scorpion.
Yeah.
Let's say Liu Kang, Raiden.
Mm-hmm.
But it's funny. I saw some on Instagram. Well, these are actually really people. They had real people doing these moves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So because if you look at the picture right now, like Sonya Blade, she looks real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's and then I remember when we got to college though, and we used to go to the arcade in the Web Center.
Yes.
To play that joint was like off the chain.
I
never played. I never put my cord up there because I knew I was going to get my ass whooped.
Straight up. That's true. I never played because I just watched people play. But I love the game, man. It was fantastic. Ali, you remember this game? You on mute, brother?
You on mute?
You on mute, brother?
Oh, my bad. Oh yeah. Because I be typing. You know, it's so loud. I'll be trying to type and do it. But I definitely remember this. Who doesn't remember this game? I mean, every kid in the world at that time was on this game, and I did play this game and just got my ass whooped a whole lot. So this is back in the day when you go to the arcade, you put your cord up there. Like that's how you knew who had next. You had to put your cord on the joint. Everybody had the cord lined up. Like who next? But and then I get my ass whooped a couple of times, and then just sit there for like an hour, just watching other people play. Like, and honestly, somebody brought this to my attention the other day, and I can't even like it hit me. I was like, boom, because I'm like, why the fuck my kids be just watching motherfuckers play video games on YouTube all fucking day? Mm-hmm. But then it was like, yo, we used to just watch motherfuckers play Street Fighter. I was like, yo, you know what? Yes. I used to go in there and watch people play Street Fighter. But it was a little different because at least you was there with him, like, oh, like, you know what I mean? That type of deal.
Right.
At the same time, guess what? I just sat there and watched the motherfucker play a video game, you know? So,
I would do the same thing. You would literally sit there for like an hour watching somebody play the arcade. I mean, just so they can go through the story.
So you'd be watching it.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat, excited with them when they would beat somebody, like, oh.
Yeah. And Mortal Kombat definitely brought in the violence. Like, I don't even know if there were like really any blood in video games before this shit. Like,
this was the first one.
Street Fighter had a little bit, but it wasn't this.
This was the first one. This was the first one because this is when the government decided to put the MA rating on video games.
Yeah, because once they started the fatality, all the shit like ripping out heads and spines, niggas in the head, like, and then they had the babalities. When they used to turn cats into babies and stuff. Like, once they started, there you go. Yeah, I don't even remember that. What's Trump?
I don't know. Trumpality. I don't know what that is.
That's a new one.
That's a new one to me. But I knew about the fatality and the babality, though. You know.
Yeah, I guess they whipped your ass and put a red hat on you. But either way, Sub-Zero. My bad.
Yeah, Sub-Zero was definitely my favorite. I think they definitely had the best costumes. Sub-Zero and Scorpion. They definitely. Brandon says, go ahead. I think you clicking that. Ollie, are you
cool? No, I ain't took nothing.
Okay. I was unstoppable with Raiden. I wanted to play with him, the lightning god. I just was no good.
Yeah.
But I knew people that were. People that were.
It's funny though, Ollie mentioned like his kids watching like people play video games. I spent like a whole Sunday watching this dude on YouTube called I Can Beat Video Games. And he beat every Nintendo game I ever struggled with in the whole world. He beat Ninja Turtles 1. He beat Ghosts and Goblins. He was beating all these shits with one man, yo. He was just giving different patterns. He beat fucking Ninja Gaiden. He beat Shinobi. All these games that I've never beaten in my life. I just sat there and just watched him. I spent the whole day just watching this dude beat games, yo.
I am tripping. I don't know how he beat the first Ninja Turtles, because that shit is hard. Especially when you got to go through the dam trying to swim, getting fucked up. You lose all your lives just trying to get through the dam before you can get to the next level. Wow. Okay. Well, on one spectrum, we got the violence, but there was another big thing that came out on TV that was different. Not so much violence, but something for the kids, man. We're going to get into it right here. Get this set up. This came out in 1992, man. I got to talk about it. Barney and Friends came out in 1992. This is it's about a purple Tyrannosaurus Rex and his friends singing songs. And I hated this shit, yo. I hated this shit. But honestly, you got to admit, you sit your kids in front of it, sit them down, turn on Barney, they'll shut the fuck up, and you have peace and quiet for 30 minutes. Kids love this shit, yo. It was Barney mania with this. So look,
we got to do it, yo. We got to do it. It's
the song.
Nobody said no. Lord. Yes. Y'all ready?
Everybody knows the song, even though you don't watch the show. You know the song.
Yeah, now y'all at home in the chat, y'all gonna sing along too. Y'all better be singing right now. Y'all ready?
Here we go. 1, 2, 3. I love you. You love me. We're a happy family with a great big hug and kiss from me to you. Won't you say you love me too?
You doing it in the voice, so you fucked me up when you did the voice, yo. I wasn't ready for you to do the voice, yo.
Well, you know, I do impressions, man. So I was like, let me go ahead and do Barney.
I don't know anybody who like Barney. Yo.
Yeah, I was saying it's crazy. I don't know any person who likes it, unless you was like 5 and under. But you know, I had a little brother, so we used to watch that shit, yo. Well, I ain't watch it. I mean, he used to watch it, yo. It was crazy. It captivated them kids for some reason, man. That motherfucker, like, he did it to him, man.
For real. He had him. He had them. He played Jedi mind tricks on them because they was good. But he had them, yo. He had them. Oh man, but yeah, we are going to get off Barney real quick because a lot of people in the chat was like, nope, not singing it. Nope. Somebody said, please stop. Yeah, shout out. Great job, Corey, even though you don't like Barney.
For real.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Oh man, but one thing that Barney was a success in 1992, but there was something that came out in 1992 that was a complete failure, and we're going to get into it. Oh shoot, not that. Hold on. Let's get into it. Let's get it right. Funky Finger Productions. Here we go. The Dan and Dave campaign, man.
I remember
this came. Man, who is the world's greatest athlete? So Reebok started this campaign, who was the world's greatest athlete? All this promotion was behind two decathlon athletes named Dan and Dave for the 92 Olympics. It was a $30 million campaign. $30 million.
Back then, that's probably like about $100 million right now.
That's huge money, yo. And the thing about it, which made this thing so funny, is this guy didn't even qualify.
Nope.
Dan didn't even qualify to even make it to the Olympics. And the other one wound up going to the Olympics and winning a bronze medal. This is considered one of the biggest advertising flops in sports history. And yo, I remember this shit like it was yesterday, yo. Y'all, do y'all remember this whole Dan and Dave thing?
This is the first time I've heard this since fucking 1992. Like, for real. I forgot all about these Bama. So you said Dan versus Dave. I remember all the hype, the commercials. Yeah. I remember the event. Didn't they battle in an event or something?
All types of commercials.
This is part of the commercial here, showing them. I mean, this is crazy. Yes, they were doing it all. The hype was real on this.
So disappointed, yo. So disappointed.
It definitely, your boy felt it. When he didn't qualify, I was like, I didn't know. I felt bad for him.
He didn't even qualify.
He didn't qualify. I felt bad for him because I remember afterwards, like, he was on TV and shit. And then, like a few years later, they even had to do like almost like a redemption story for him. Like, please, y'all don't drive this man. You know what I mean?
To suicide.
Because cats, we can't say that, but on YouTube, brother. But
okay. But to something else,
but it's like just wow, man. It's just I mean, just to have that happen, and it wasn't like he wasn't good for real. That's the whole thing. That's what's so crazy. Like, I mean,
he won the gold in '96.
He just fell apart in '92, man. That's crazy.
Yeah. Do you think that they just put too much pressure on these guys and they just collapsed under the pressure? You think that's just what it was?
I think it was pressure.
Yeah. Because I'm looking at, like, because I Googled him to see, did he do anything? He did win the gold in '96. But in '91, he was the world champ. So he was good. And in '93, he was a gold medal. In '95, a gold medal in the world championships. So I think that pressure might have got to him then.
Yeah.
And then, like Ali said, the redemption story with him getting back on top and then finally getting the gold. But I remember this. There was some bullshit. I ain't gonna lie.
They probably should have laid off till they knew they was in the Olympics. I'm sure that was when they look back, they'd be like, we should have just waited till they qualified.
This is considered one of the greatest advertising flops in sport history. I mean, the push on this was real. Commercials were everywhere, merchandise. It was crazy, the Dan and Dave campaign, and they didn't even make it. But, this is not the first time that there's been advertisements on things that people thought were going to happen that didn't happen. Remember when Nike was doing the Kobe and LeBron? They had the two puppets, and they thought that Kobe and LeBron was going to play, and LeBron didn't make the playoffs that year, or Kobe didn't make it, and they never wound up meeting each other. So it's not the first time.
The finals of play,
Yeah, but this was Reebok trying to compete with Nike, and it blew up in their fucking face, yo. It blew up in their face.
I don't know what this is about, but I'm just gonna put it up here just because it's. I mean, I'm sure it's Reebok, but of course, AI hometown boy is opposite the info. He did. I don't know how it relates to anything, but guess what? Shout out to AI getting his little
question.
Trophy.
Yeah, I guess they're saying they put a lot behind Allen Iverson coming right out of college, and he performed. That's what he mean,
we AI people's here.
Everybody wanted that shoe. The questions, man, come on, yo. The Reebok questions were the only sneakers for real. If Reebok Classics and the question were the only two sneakers that were decent, yo, because the pumps
was ugly. Huh? The pumps was just a novelty shoe. They were funky as hell.
I had a pair too.
Man, it was a novelty shoe because it was only hot for like a year and a half.
And you gotta think, we was like teenagers. We didn't even our growth spurt ain't really hit yet. We had these big ass shoes on our feet, yo. Looking awesome as hell, yo.
Yeah, those shoes are super big. But one big movie, but one thing that was really big in 1992. We're going to transition to this right here. Bodyguard, man. Gotta give it up. This was a really big movie in 1992, man. And the headline says it right here: never let her out of your sight, never let your guard down, never fall in love. The Bodyguard, man. This was film Whitney Houston's debut with Kevin Costner, and it gave us the songs that we just can't get out of our goddamn head, even if we tried. I Will Always Love You. I mean, too many songs to even name, but this is Whitney Houston's debut with the phenomenal actor Kevin Costner. I watched this movie about 10 years after it came out. And it's not that bad. Not as bad as I thought it was. So I remember the movie. I'm going to go around the horn. Did any of you guys ever watch The Bodyguard?
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay.
I haven't seen it since I was like 17, 18 years old. I only seen it one time. It was good, but I'm more familiar with the Bodyguard soundtrack because basically it was a Whitney Houston album.
It really
you know
was.
What I'm saying? So she had a movie and an album, and she had some good. I'm looking at it like I Always Love You. I Have Nothing.
That played so much. Oh,
I'm
God,
Every
I got
Woman.
tired of hearing that.
Run to You. You know what I'm saying?
Those, I'm Every Woman came out of that.
I thought I'm Every Woman. That's all on that.
I'm Every Woman.
But see, what it was is that I Will Always Love You played for so long.
Yeah, it did.
I mean, it played so long.
Hit after hit. Broke record
the
after
thing
record
about it is, Dolly Parton was like, "Yo, that's Whitney's song. That's not my song no more. Whitney is her song." Because she even said that kind of recently when she was talking about like Beyonce doing Jolene, her version of Jolene. She was like, you know, I like when people take my records over and make it theirs because I can't do nothing with them any longer. But Whitney did her justice on it. But yeah,
I'll say Dolly, she kept Jolene though. She was like, "Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, that's still me. Go ahead. Go ahead.
It's still her song. But no, I mean the Bodyguard soundtrack was phenomenal. The movie was good. That's all I remember, man. I mean, like,
we don't have to stay on it long. I know I've seen the movie. It was good. I think Whitney did good as a first time acting, playing across Kevin Costner. I think she did great. I was kind of surprised to see Kevin Costner in this role, but he did good. He did really good. I really enjoyed the movie. I liked it more than I thought I would have really enjoyed it. But Ali, your quick take on Bodyguard and we'll go on to the top songs.
No, it was definitely a great movie. I mean, like you said, it's probably it's probably more well known for the soundtrack. Yeah. But I mean, it was a good start for Whitney. I mean, it's crazy that's her first movie because she did a thing for it to be her first movie. She held her own. Yeah. So shout out to the Bodyguard.
Yeah. So let's go into the hottest, biggest dance songs of 1992. And there's only 3 on this list, and I think a lot of y'all folks are going to know what this is, man. So my thing is not working here. There we go. So the first one is Move This by Tektronic. I don't know if y'all remember this song. You got to move this. You got to move that because we're doing fine.
Yeah. Yep.
Either way. All right. Well,
I don't remember that. I was like, I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, that was a big dance song in 1992. Humping Around by Bobby Brown, you know, Mr. King of R&B himself. And finally,
Whitney Houston.
Yeah, he married Whitney Houston too. And finally from CeCe Peniston. I know y'all know that. That's definitely one of my favorite CeCe Peniston songs. Finally, along with Keep On Walking. I like that one too. Keep On
Walking. Finally. Yeah, I mean,
it was a good one. What y'all thoughts on the songs?
I mean, I don't have much to
say. I know you don't know the first one.
Yeah. And shout out to CeCe Peniston. But I mean, let's be real, yo. Everybody knows what the real star of this trio is. It's the king of R&B. Bobby Brizzo, you know what I mean? So shout out to Bobby Brown. Also, hold up, I'm just gonna put this up here because my man Jabbar been pointing this out for a minute. He's like he wanted it known with this shit, and of course I can't find it. Here we go. He's like Bobby Brown. He married Whitney Houston in '92.
Yeah. Wow. So Bobby Brown marries Whitney Houston in 92. His third album, Bobby, came out the same year. And on the same day, August 25th, was as the Party's album, Free, and Teddy Riley did both. Oh,
Teddy Riley was on fire back then. You know what I mean? That New Jack Swing sound.
1992. Wow.
Yeah. Because I guess Humping Around, like ain't nobody humping around.
I had that album, man. That's a good album.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, yo. At first I hated that song, man. But they played it so much, it just grew on me. Yeah, Humping Around grew up on me. I think it was the video. I thought the video was whack.
I wasn't a big fan of the video as much. I did like it eventually, but
I mean, it was kind of like the song. My Prerogative. It's basically almost the same setup.
Yeah. It was
him dancing on stage.
I think that's why I didn't really like it so much because I'd already seen it doing My Prerogative, and I'm like, well, do something different, bro. You know, just do something different.
This the song it definitely grew on me.
Put some stank on it.
Hit me again. Oh yeah, y'all read it.
Yeah.
Oh man. So those were the hottest dance songs of 1992.
Shout
So
out to Mike Tyson. I don't know. I mean, it ain't hopping around, but he did My Prerogative. You ever see that joint where Mike Tyson did My Prerogative?
No, he did. No, he did Every Little Step I Take.
Oh yeah, Every Little Step I Take. Yo, that's the funniest shit.
That's what it was. Every Little Step. Yeah.
He did that video. That shit crazy.
But Ollie, Technotronic Pump Up the Jam, yo. Pump Up the Jam.
Up the jam.
Yeah,
Pump it up.
Yeah.
I don't know. I forgot about that. They did pump up the jam. Yeah.
And Teddy Riley, just before we go, New Jack Swing was an error. New Jack Swing was the shit. Teddy Riley, Guy, all that shit. And then he had it on lock. But he was producing motherfuckers like, I mean, even on the hip hop side, you had some
Heavy
Kid
D
Play was doing New Jack Swing. Yeah, Heavy D, of course. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Show by Dougie Fresh and
Keith Sweat. I mean, Tony. I mean, there's countless New Jack Swing stuff out there. But Teddy Riley is like the orchestrator of all that, man.
Shout out to VA, 2 Up, 2 Down, the beach, baby. He was doing it.
That's right, man. Yeah, man. I didn't know that. This did not actually come out in 1992. Brendan, Poison by
BBD.
BBD. That came out in 1990, actually. But they were still playing it in 92, though.
They playing that.
They play that shit now.
Poison
never gonna stop playing that.
Damn, I didn't realize it was that. Oh, I didn't realize it was in that before we even got the hot.
Yeah, the song came out in 1990, man. Poison from Velvet DeVoe. It's crazy, right? And the song still jammed to this day. Yeah, it's crazy. So we're going to go to the hotties of 1992, man. So those are some of the biggest dance songs of 1992. We're going to go to the hotties of 1992, and here we go right here, man. So this is the list. We got Michelle Pfeiffer from Batman Returns. We got Rebecca De Mornay from The Hand That Rocks the Cradle. Sharon Stone from Basic Instinct, and my girl, which I'm telling you, man, Halle Berry from Boomerang, yo. What y'all think about this list, man?
Halle Berry. Shout out to Hurricane Chris, yo. If y'all know him, he got a song called Halle Berry. It was super banger, yo. But no, Halle Berry was, she was everywhere. She was Black royalty, yo. Every person I knew thought she was the finest person in the world. I mean,
I think she is. Absolutely.
I think Sharon Stone and Basic Instinct was very sexy in it.
Yeah.
The leg crawl scene is one of the most iconic scenes in cinematic history. The Hand That Rocks the Cradle was actually a really good movie. Yo.
It is a good movie. I've seen it.
But that shit was good, yo. And obviously Michelle Pfeiffer, she put that sexiness into the Catwoman, yo. So
yeah, man. She put it on in the Catwoman, yo.
Yeah, it's definitely. But Sharon Stone was something different with her though. Back then, I was like, oh shit! Like when
I know
when look at this shit on my face. But yeah, Sharon Stone when like you know what I'm saying. Once she did the leg cross, it was over. Like it was like a whole new world out there, brother. It was crazy. It was crazy. And I mean, Basic Instinct was a good movie too, yo. A little thriller, a little twist, and all that. Of course, Halle Berry. Don't nobody need to say nothing about Halle. Halle Berry is Halle Berry, yo.
I know.
You know what I mean?
I'm going to do my rundown of this.
I'm just saying something wrong with Halle Berry though. She can't keep a man. No, let me stop. They were like, but no, she definitely can't keep a man.
She can't though. I know she can't. I mean, which I be thinking to myself like, damn, I don't want to say nothing's wrong with Halle Berry, but she just can't keep a man, yo. Which I don't understand. Like, who would want to not be with Halle Berry? I mean, Halle Berry's Halle Berry. That's all I got to say about her. She's just freaking gorgeous. Sharon Stone, she's got like that sexiness, gorgeous thing going on. I mean, she's got that with the crossing the legs. That's iconic. Rebecca De Mornay has got like that killer sexy, because in Hand That Rocks the Cradle, she was crazy, but she got like that crazy sexy going on. So, and look, everybody is always cosplaying Michelle Pfeiffer to this day, and she looks fantastic as Catwoman. And that's all I got to say. This is just fantastic, man. So, yeah, this is a good group here. So, hotties of 1992. Now we gotta go to the hunks of 1992. And here we go, man. Hunks of 1992. My man, Denzel Washington. And I think in 1992 was Malcolm X is what he was playing. But Denzel Washington was a hottie in a hunk. I'm sorry, in 1992. Then we got Mike Douglas. He was in Basic Instinct this year. Eddie Murphy in Boomerang, and Gaston from Beauty and the Beast is one of the hunks of 1992. I know the guys were going to.
You stay with the bullshit, yo. Last time it was Tootsie. Now you got a fucking cartoon up here, yo.
Look, man, Gaston was the shit. Nobody. Things like
I forgot the song.
Like Gaston.
Like he was like, he was a child. He ate 4 dozen eggs, and like now he's 5 dozen. I don't know why I remember that, yo. It's like
it's one of the funniest, best songs in the whole movie, yo.
I used to watch that with my little brother, yo.
I mean, look. I mean, Gaston is giving all world right here. Look at the eyes and the smile and that hell of a chin, yo. He's going all in right now.
Yeah, you know? Even the song they're like, nobody has a chin
like Gaston. Biceps like Gaston. Oh man. Yeah. But these are the hunks of 1992. What are you guys' thoughts on all this, man? I mean, I think this is a good list. Even Gaston, even though I think my man Gaston, he made the list, so he made the cut. You know, this list, man. These are the hunks of 1992.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I know
y'all ain't feeling Gaston. Y'all ain't feeling that. That's okay. They made the list.
Yeah, they're all smooth.
All right. So this is what we do.
All I got.
One thing I like to say is that even though we do this, we gotta always do, because last time I did the Miss and Ms. of 1992, but I'm going to do the King and Queen. Yeah, I'm going to do the King and Queen of 1992. So let me go ahead and get this up here so I can make sure I get it up right here. So the King and Queen of 1992, right here, man. This is the King and Queen of 1992. So the King in 1992 is Kevin Costner from The Bodyguard, and the Queen is Michelle Pfeiffer from Batman Returns. And honestly, I was so close to putting Halle Berry on this list, but Batman Returns was such a big hit, and Michelle Pfeiffer, I mean, like, she fucking killed it as Selena Kyle. So they are the King and Queen of 1992, man.
The thoughts and opinions expressed by Corey Roy is his own, does not reflect mine.
Did not reflect the totality of this is it.
No, yo, because I would have went Halle and Eddie, yo. Because Eddie Murphy, he was hot, Boomerang, and they was in the movie together, and the chemistry in the movie put it over the top. Yeah. Especially when he cheated on Halle Berry, or thought he cheated on her. And she was like, "Yo, love should have brought your ass home last night."
Yeah, that's a good line.
What I'm saying? But the chemistry in, I mean, I thought Halle Berry, she was the queen in the 90s, in my opinion, yo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Men wanted her and women wanted to be her.
Yeah. I can't argue with that. Chicago Cubs said Barney should have been on on the hunk list. Ollie, man, what are your thoughts? Who you thought should have made King and Queen of 1992?
I ain't mad at Michelle Pfeiffer because, I mean, Catwoman was like iconic, though. You know what I mean? Halle Berry is just always Halle Berry. She'll be fine every year. But Catwoman was like an iconic role. I'll have to look at the dudes. I mean, probably for me, I may have put Eddie just for Boomerang or what have you.
Yeah.
I mean, but just because the Bodyguard isn't like the killer for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But, I mean, look, my personal opinion.
I ain't mad at Michelle.
Yeah, I ain't mad at it.
Eddie and Michelle.
Yeah, okay. Hey, man, look, it's I think these are good choices. The reason why they're the King and Queen is most of their impact of the year. Who had the biggest impact in the year. So the Bodyguard was such a big impact. The Clintons.
Hillary and Bill, they took over the White House.
No, it's not Hillary and Bill. It's Hillary and Monica. Those are the two King and Queens.
Yeah, 2 queens.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman. That was Oh man, yo, this was good, man. This was a good show, man. This was a good show. As always, we love all of you guys coming here with our recap of 1992, and we're like I'm saying, we on our I love the 90s train, so we're going to keep doing this all the way through 1999. But we're going to have a part 2 of that as well. Go ahead, I was about to say.
No, I was gonna say people need to stay around because when she said the poison, I got something a treat for everyone. If y'all stay around, hold on, because I don't know if it's gonna be able to stay on the video because once this goes up, because we'll probably get flagged for
okay, go
copyright.
ahead.
But no, you could keep talking. Oh, well,
stay around, y'all. Stay around for a little something. Ali got something coming.
It's But before we go, man, I just have to give this movie its love because it's such a good movie. And it shouldn't have been a good movie, but it was. Fucking Mo Money with Damon Wayans and Stacey Dash.
More money, more money,
more money, more money.
Shout out to Jabbar for bringing it up. Mo Money was probably one of the. I mean, this is early Damon Wayans, and this is when he was doing in Living Color and stuff. He had his own. He got his own movie off of this shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Mo Money was good, yo. It
was a good movie.
Marlon was doing the credit card scams and shit. And your boy,
him and Damon was because Damon was working at the credit card place and stealing credit cards.
Yeah, and Damon was like Amber. I know you Amber. But yeah, Mo Money was funny. Somebody mentioned Class Act too. Did that come out in 92? I didn't check it.
It came out in 92. Oh, wow.
Class Act. Fired.
I watched that. Blade Brown and Duncan Penner Hughes.
Yeah.
Yo,
that movie should have been as good as it was neither, yo.
Yeah.
Like, you had the dude, the black dude, the buff dude that's always in all the different, like, he's in every movie.
His ass kicked.
The devil nobody's know his name. He's like, Nina, won't you play with my frog? You know what I'm saying? When they was, he got his ass whooped in the classroom when they would switch, when players to come and do the fights for Duncan Penner Hughes.
Yeah.
His ass in the classroom.
Yeah. Beat him up and dip out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so shout out to
I love Class Act. I recorded that and watched it 1,000 times, man. I mean, that movie was. You're right. It should not have been as funny as it was. What you call it was in that movie, man? Hillary Banks.
Hillary Banks.
Yeah, Banks. Yeah, she was the main one. A rose. I forgot what he said. Explodes or whatever the fuck it was. Rose blooms.
And the shorty, the dark skin shorty.
Of course, you don't know the Jeopardy type of shit that was on. Remember, it was like like the saying means it meant for like a woman to have an orgasm. It was like a rose, whatever.
Yes. Okay. I know you're talking about.
Because Clay was doing the Jeopardy shit with
the Jeopardy shit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But the dark skinned girl that was Duncan Penner Hughes' kids love interest was also in. Was it Boys in the Hood? Boys in the Hood. She was Ricky's baby mama.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
that's right.
I have to look back.
That's right. She was Ricky's baby mama in Boys in the Hood. Oh my God. Yeah, that's right. Yo, and that's the last I've heard of her. I don't remember her doing anything else after Class Act. That was kind of it.
Yes.
I mean, I don't think she was really that good of an actress, but
she was just a looker, yo.
She just looked a certain way. So, but other than that, her acting skills were not good. But yeah, man. So you got it queued up, Ali. What you got?
Okay. Y'all ready?
Yeah, man.
Ready.
You got us waiting. What's going on?
So I known these brothers for a real long time, man. So I'm about to throw something up here. Because somebody mentioned poison. So we don't have, I don't know what year, this is probably about 95. We is young, slim, and trim. But this is for all the people out there. Actually, we don't be on the screen with us while we do this.
Oh my God. Come on, wait a minute.
Let me know if you can hear the music. Can you hear the music?
Oh no.
Can you hear the music?
Nah.
Oh no.
Oh damn, we don't play the music on the video slide. Oh damn, we don't play the music. We can't do it. Why don't play
Wait a minute.
Music?
You can share the music, can't you?
That's why I thought. Hold on, let me pause.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
you
pause
should
this
be able to
real
share the
quick.
audio. Oh my God.
I
Dude,
haven't
where'd you
seen that
find
shit.
that, yo? I ain't seen this in like forever. So this is 95.
Oh, we gotta select the chair. There we go. Y'all ready?
Yeah, yeah.
We don't bring it back, folks. This is a joint of fun flicks.
Yeah. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Uh-oh. This is for everybody. Can y'all hear it now?
Yeah, we can hear it. Yeah, we can hear it. I haven't seen that in like years, man. Years. Yo.
Like I said, I got a couple more. I got a few more.
Dog, I just remember.
Save them. There'll be bonuses that we do on like Patreon or something.
It's so fucking funny because I don't think we was in the web center all day. We was in the web center doing like 10 videos back to back. Yo, we didn't go to class.
Supposed to be in class.
Yeah, well,
we was in the web center all day.
So I mean, basically, this was we were in college at the time, people, and this was like this company used to come. You can come in and make these videos. You know what I'm saying? They just had like, of course, like the green screen. You just did the videos or what have you. So we used to go in there and just they did it for one day, and we was there all day. We went there early.
Yeah.
And then we started doing songs they didn't have. It was like, you got the song? We was like, oh, yo, somebody come bring the tape. Like, so we brought our own music because they didn't have like the songs we wanted to do. So we brought our own music and did a whole bunch of songs, yo. So it was
great because we were getting songs from one of our friends, Jaron from New York, and it was songs on a bootleg tape that people hadn't even heard of before that we were already jamming
we did, like,
to.
More Money, More Problems.
More Money, More Problems.
Like, the Biggie joint, the Benjamins. Like, that was before they even came out. Like,
a whole year before the song came out. Yeah, so that was fun, man. Yeah, so that's what that was. That Fun Flicks is what the company was called, and they had a book of like 10,000s of songs, and you could pick a song and you could do a video. And we did not go to class all day. We were there from 8 to like 5 doing videos. It was crazy, yo. It was great times, man. Damn, yo, we mad young. That was good, Ollie. Pull out the hat, yo.
Yeah, that was a good pull. Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh, because if we wait till we go to some other years, because we got some songs, because it was the 90s. We definitely got some shit up there. That More Money, More Problems was funny.
We might have to pull some stuff up that was done on the camcorder inside the dorm room. Like we were doing like Wu-Tang and all kinds of crazy shit.
I don't got it all, but I got a couple. I got a few.
Yeah, we ain't gonna do the fashion show tape though. We ain't gonna do that.
Oh yeah, we
can't do that.
I melted that tape.
Yeah, we hold on.
Actually, I do have it.
Yeah, you do.
For real?
Oh Lord.
You talking about the fashion show? I'm thinking about the.
No, I was talking about the fashion show that we did in the dorm room.
In the dorm room. No, I had the tape. I melted the tape. Tony hates me forever for that because he was like, "Yo, don't leave it in your car." It was like a VHS tape, yo. It was like old school. He was like, "Yo, don't leave it in the car." I was like, "Yo, I ain't gonna leave it in the car," because it was like super hot. It was in the summer. Of course, I left it in the car, yo. That shit melted. Tony hated me. He still might hate me to this day for this, yo, for that. But there was some funny shit on that tape. I ain't gonna lie,
because it was so many other things on that tape.
We did the Cry For Me shit. The Cry For Me.
Yeah.
We did the fashion show. We did like the Olympic shit, like the track meet. Like
that was funny.
We was doing skits before skit. Like, I mean, as far as like just made up shit.
Honestly, yeah. Because Chemo had a big ass camcorder, and we would just turn.
Oh, that was my shit. I had that
camcorder.
That was my camcorder.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Because and all that shit happened like on a Tuesday or Wednesday. It was like in the middle of the night. It was so fucking boring. On the weekends, we had our weekends already set. We was out partying.
We used to be during the week. Because definitely, if it was now, yo, all that shit would probably been on YouTube. We'd just be like, yo, let's make a YouTube video.
Yeah, that's true. If YouTube was out, we no telling what we would have been back in college. Because we was making videos just to make videos. We were.
Yeah, we was doing silly stuff all the time.
I forgot about the Olympics. Y'all doing the Olympics, man. That shit was hilarious, yo. Oh man. Good stuff. I'm curious what other stuff you got, man. That's You pulled that one out, man. I ain't gonna front.
That was a good pull, yo.
Yeah, man, so I said poison. I was like, let me go dig in my bag real quick.
A lot of people are commenting on it though, man. You know, we got Chicago Cubs saying good job, fellas. And look at Zozo Bob. Look, Ali doesn't look that much different.
And I don't just for men or nothing. That's what everybody be like, yo, you do like I don't just for men or nothing, yo. I'm just blessed, yo. Shout.
This might be the first time Ali actually we got tape.
Yeah, everybody like, yo,
he
was like the young guy.
Yeah, because that's what a lot of misconception on this channel. Everybody like the old guys and the younger guy. No, we're all the same age.
Yeah, we was born in the same year, graduated the same year, went to college the same year. No different. Yo.
It's just I don't know, man. It's just in my family. Like I told my dad, he ain't get grades. He ain't start getting grades till late. It's like his 50s. Like you know what I mean? Like I just I don't get grades till late. Yo, that's all.
Yeah. Teresa says, love you guys. With the pink shirt having his own James Brown moment.
He's talking about Beans. Shout to Beans. Recently married. There's gonna be a trip out the where's that? I forgot where's that. St. Lucia.
St. Lucia. Yeah, just recently got married. So having a wedding out in St. Lucia. Man, he had his moment. That's our man Beans.
Also, man, I mean, we might have some content for y'all when we go to Vegas too, yo. We be in Vegas in August.
Yeah, we go to Vegas. Oh, yeah, that's funny.
We go to Vegas. Yeah, Room Tank.
That's funny. That's good. Shots of pepper. That's a good one.
That's a good one. That's what we did, yo. We put up a video and recording ourselves doing Wu-Tang, yo, in the dorms, yo. That shit was good. Yo,
it's a wonder why nobody graduated on time, yo. Because we was doing shit like this in the middle of the night, yo.
Yo, that's a good one, yo. I gotta put it back up.
Room Tank. I like that too.
Yeah, that's a good one.
We about to steal that, man. You don't even know.
Man, that's good, man. Oh man, Ali, this is good, man. And see, what you guys are seeing is this is just us. You know, we've known each other. Like literally, that video was done in like 96, 95. I mean, that video was years ago. So we known each other a long time, man. Long time.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's a good
that was funny.
Though. No motherfuckers be like,
huh?
No, I was just say some random shit, but I'm just gonna leave it alone. But yeah, we've been together. Then me and Corey was doing the motherfucking radio station at school.
That's
we
right.
We all touched it. We wake up on the Saturday morning, go to the radio station. Me and Corey had a show on the local radio station.
Yes.
Saturday mornings, get up and then just fucking rap.
Oh, we was messing up so bad.
Yeah, it'd be like 10 people listen to us.
Yes.
But we used to have some fun though.
We used to have fun in that radio station though. We'd be playing whatever we thought of. I mean, we would just wild out for like 2-hour segment on that radio station. We come a long way though. But yeah, we used to have like 10 people listening because it was an AM station.
Yeah, it was an AM station, and you could barely get off campus. But people used to be like, yo, I heard y'all. Like, so every now and then, someone would be like, yo, I heard y'all this morning. I was like, word.
Yeah, people used to say I heard y'all. We'd be like, oh shit, okay. Yeah, I remember. I forget about that.
Get that new music and stuff. It was always good for that. Like get CDs and shit.
Oh yeah, that's probably the best part about working there. Getting them new promo CDs. Yeah,
get the promo CDs and stuff.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh man, I picked the wrong comment. Whoops. Oh man.
Ali is the youngest. Ali's the youngest.
Yes, I am the youngest.
Yeah. Corey, would you shave your beard now to look young again? No, I wouldn't. Nah, the beard. I started the beard probably like 7 years ago. And it just became the thing, man. You know, I would not shave it to look young again. What I would do though is I would dye it.
It's coming. Like I already know it's gonna come one day. I already know you don't wait.
One of these days, I'm gonna be on this show and it's gonna be black. I'm just gonna like.
Corey, I really don't remember you not having either had was a baby face or beard. I can't remember the transition. The transition, yo. It's just like one day you had a beard, yo, and we fucked with each other for like 30 years. I just don't remember.
Yeah, you know why? Is because right when I started doing the beard, I started right before COVID. And then COVID came in, so I started the beard in 2018, but it was just getting there. I was just still trying to get it in. But once COVID came in 2019, that's not like, fuck it. Nobody's gonna see me now. So I just go. Man, the transition is the worst part because that shit got to grow out and fill in. But then once it grew out, then I cut it. Then that's when everybody kind of saw.
I got a bunch of young Corey. Y'all don't want to see young Corey. We say that for another day.
I look mad young, baby face, no hair. You know, man.
Yeah, we definitely got some pictures. We got maybe one day we got to just show what we
should do that, man. That should be something, man. We should.
Definitely known each other a long time.
Man, I was looking at my old basketball pictures, yo. I was like maybe 130, yo.
Yeah, I was definitely like
I was mad skinny. Yo.
I was 175, or no, I'm sorry, no, I wasn't. I was 170. It varied. It varied because when I was doing fashion shows, it might have went up or down, so it don't.
But I was gonna say with Karen, she's like, "Am I the youngest?" I am the youngest, but I ain't to lie, y'all be fronting up here, man. Because I was born the same year as these dudes, but my birthday is like late. It's super late. I don't want to tell my exact birthday, but it's about as late as you can get. Well, I mean, it's all. I'm sure fucking smart find it. Like my birthday is December 31st. So honestly, it's crazy. I probably shouldn't even know these guys, but when I was young, my mom just like, fuck it, no, you just don't start school because after your birthday is after a certain date, like September 1st, you're supposed to start the next year. But I guess they ain't had no childcare. They was like, no, fuck it, your ass going to school. So she like talked to school. They just put me in the school. So it's funny. Like I've always been like, of course now we all old, so no matter. I always been like the young kid out the group, man. So even when we was in college, that's why it's so funny. Like the first semester of college, I was 17.
17,
Like where everybody else is like boom. And then they used to have like the 18 and up type of clubs and shit. Like I couldn't go to none of that. Like the whole first till we came back after January, you know what I mean? I was 17 the whole time. I was just
there was a time you couldn't get in fried tux.
To the bar. I couldn't get in fried. I couldn't get in nothing.
Till we turned 21. I'm 2 months older than Ollie. And Corey is like
my birthday's in February.
Yeah,
my birthday's in February. Yours is in your birthday. What month? October. Yeah. So I'm the oldest of the three because mine's in the first of the year, and theirs comes later in the year. So Karen says the beard suits me. Thank you, Karen. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna cut it off. It's just part of me now. It's almost like wearing glasses.
But I look at it this way, yo. We old enough now not to give a fuck about what nobody say, yo. It's crazy, yo. Like I don't even care about shit. Like I care about my grandkids. They don't want me to grow a beard. I had a beard. They want to kiss me.
Want you to grow it. Say that again.
2 grandkids.
Yeah, say that again, Phoenix.
Yeah, I was look. Hey, I'm gonna say this though. I was the most irresponsible one out the crew, yo. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? Now all my kids is grown, and y'all got to find babysitters.
Yeah, we still.
I ain't gotta do shit, yo. My kids is grown.
I got y'all see my kids jump up in here. I got the young kids. That's our late life.
Chicago got a question. Who is the tallest of the three?
Me.
I'm the shortest, but not by a whole lot.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're probably about the same height almost.
You got me by like an inch, maybe. We're real close, but you got me like by an inch. Yeah, I think I'm 5'11". You're like 6 foot.
I'm 6 foot and a quarter.
You 6 foot, Ollie?
No, you ain't. What it is, you ain't 5'11".
You ain't that much taller than Craig, yo.
I know. No, he tall. He definitely way taller than Craig. I mean, me and Corey probably almost the same height, but I just say like we probably 5'10". I might be like 5'11", probably like 5'10".
Okay.
Phenom, well, I don't know because Phenom's 6 and some change. Like he definitely taller than me. Like
I think you're 6'1", 6'1", 6'2", phenom, something like that.
I'm almost 6'1", yo. 6'1" on the good when it's hot outside and I'm stretched. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
you know, I got a basketball body, yo.
The D1
not no more.
He played D1. He went to the big games, yo. He went to tournament and all that, yo. March Madness.
Yeah, that was fun, yo. But look, I'm gonna give my flowers to my boy Ollie, yo, because we spent many a summer in my backyard at 110-degree weather, playing to 100 every day. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it was like we've known each other for a long time, yo, and I'm glad we give like people a glimpse into our life, like how we brought up, and this is how we are every day, yo. Like this is, and it's even worse when everybody's together. We got like 10 people that we're really close with.
Yeah,
everybody catch the jokes. Everybody just be out there, yo. It's so I can't wait to see y'all again in person.
It's gonna be good. We got another question. What are y'all signs? I'm a Pisces.
I'm a Libra.
I'm a Capricorn. Shout out to Capricorn, slow and steady wins the race.
Shout out to the Pisces, last sign in the constellation, but you know we do all right. What was that? Y'all remember that guy that used to do the constellations on 103 Jams?
Yeah, he was like Pisces,
the little last but not least,
the little fishies. Because that's used to always end up. Yeah, we like to always do last.
Yeah, I remember that. Oh man, but this, I think, you know, if y'all seem like we actually probably should maybe do something like that more often. Is like if you guys have any questions or anything that you guys want to ask us, maybe we can start doing like a Q&A session for you guys or something, or maybe start putting that up on Patreon or something like that, so you guys can get to know us a little better, because we definitely like that, man. Tina Jones, Aquarius, okay.
Oh yeah, my bad. I was just pulling them up.
Okay, Zozo Bob is a fellow Pisces. Yo, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Oh, wrong one. We got Jabbar.
Okay, Leo
the Lion.
Leo.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
It was fun tonight.
Yeah, it was fun,
man. It's good.
Good time.
All right. We are going to close this out, man, but this has been good, really good. And thank you, Karen, for that comment. Appreciate it. You know, really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you, appreciate that. Brandon, man, okay, December 11th, 1974. So
you born Jay-Z Day.
I don't know if
Jay-Z was born on 11th.
He was December 4th, yo.
Yeah, I'm all off. That's what I said. Don't quote me on nothing.
I think that's a Sagittarius. I think that's Sagittarius right there. So yeah, that's what's up. All right, man. Thank you guys so much. Tina, MCAT, Brandon, Zozo Bob, Karen, Chicago Cubs. Oh man, MCAP, Jabbar. I'm trying to go through just everybody. Pepe for that hell of a comment. Wu-Tang Clan. That was really good. Brandon Jones. I can't. There's so many people. Teresa Renard. There's so many people in here. Thank you guys so much. Please don't forget to hit that like button so we can go higher up in the rankings. And this has been great, man. We really love this, man. This has been fantastic. So we are about to close out right now, man. And
guess what?
See us back. What?
If they keep fucking with us, they maybe get that stripper story out of us.
Oh no.
that was a funny ass day, yo.
Oh Lord.
Entrepreneurship, yo. That's what it was. That is fine.
Yeah. Oh Lord. Well, look, thank you guys. We're going to continue this segments that we have. Next week will be I Love the 80s. And if I'm not mistaken, that's 1983. So that'll be the year that we'll recap, man. So yeah, you guys be back here next week for it. And other than that, man, thank you guys so much. Peace out. What are you doing, man? Go ahead and hit that like button. Get out of here. Nah, stay. Nah, get out of here. Nah, stay. Nah, get out of here. Oh man, this was so good.